Greetings and salutations, friends, and welcome back to more Rogue Trader RP. Last time, our intrepid heroes wandered around the forest without a single sausage to their name and came back to the city somewhat dejected after having eaten some local berries, and then went on to find some more information about the world, locale, and the creatures that they might be tumbling around with. So, where is everyone right now?
In the library, in the main priest chapel.
Yep, I'm there with you.
Yep, you're helping me sort through books.
I was tending to Nar behind the, what do you call it? What would you call a hospital here?
Yes. Let's see, you've regained a fair few hit points, haven't you, Nar?
Yep.
I'll try to make an effort to actually use the in-game names now for less confusion.
It's okay, I immediately forgot mine.
Right, how you remember to remove the hit points damage from the treatment, yeah?
I believe so.
Let's see, you're down to 5. Yeah, that sounds about right. Right, so, the research has borne some fruit. You have labored your way through a bunch of books, with Kyle helping you out. Oh, Jesus, that didn't last for long. With Festus helping you out. And you find various volumes of local lore, information, mythology, all kinds of general stuff. So, is there anything you want to look for first?
Well, now that I know about the local area, well, I wanted to know what more the Vargs was connected to. I read something about the Valapurgis, the witch knight thingy.
Okay, so we'll start with the, the lore and the local history, etc., shall we? Right, well, you found a ton of books. Many of them are old, some of them are relatively new, and a couple of them have been written very recently, in fact. There are many tales of mythical monsters, some very long, very detailed, which almost borders on being seemingly actual facts. You know how they wrote old-time fairy tales of trolls, etc., like very detailed stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Well, some are very short, just almost little cantrips, very quick things to tell you from stay away from the well, stuff like that. For example, you find an interesting passage detailing a race of mere men said to inhabit large inland lakes and prey upon travelers by trapping them inside a mystical barrier of fog that makes navigation impossible. Another one seems quite relevant to the creature in question. A creature known as a Keta, or Bindengeist, is mentioned to use steel wolves to capture its victims, preferably unchaste women for some reason, and then slowly strangle them to death, leaving the bloody corpses in public places for all to see.
Ah, interesting. Does it say anything about where you might find these creatures?
Well, the Keta seems to be mostly in larger settlements, apparently.
Keta, another name for the Varg?
Oh, steel wolves? I don't know.
Sounds similar, must say. At least the silver ones.
There is a fair bit more as well. Basically, you're just now looking through everything, trying to figure out a general idea, so I'll give you a lot of general information, then, let you guys figure it out. The next is a tale of a massive flat-bodied monstrosity, said to hunt the swamplands that border the forest. Legend has it that the forest once covered almost the entire planet, but the coming of men from the stars in an age-long past had caused the forest to shrink and shrivel, until the creatures of the forest erected a barrier to protect what remained. This barrier takes the form of a massive belt of swampland that can be found to the south of the forest, stretching all along the forest's edge until it hits the mountains to the east and west. You've also found some charts and maps. Essentially, you are inside of a kind of a cauldron. There are mountains to the east and west, and also to your immediate north, while the south has this massive swamp belt. The swamp is said to be haunted by all manners of foul creatures, including the Vargs, and most ferocious of all, a creature called the Mirk. said to have 4 massive crossed fangs, the size of grown men, and a body bigger than a logging truck. The monster would shoot out of the swamp and drag entire caravans off into the murky depths, where it would drown them one by one, and then rip chunks out of their waterlogged and bloating bodies.
Huh.
You also find another mention, and this one is a geographical mention. It mentions and hypothesizes that this is just a mythical story, because the swamp was created by tons of industrial outlet, poison in the water supply, and the locals, not understanding that if you dump poison in the water, it would become dangerous, and so they made up this mystical creature that attacked and killed people.
Well, this is a lot of different creatures to look out for then. Remains to see if any of them are real or not, though. Well, I take note of most of these creatures and their, well, if they have any weaknesses that are known, I would write them down. Or just what they like and where to keep away from them.
Well, again, you find another one as you try to look through the various stuff for actual hints. There's one creature that might sound like the wolves to begin with. It haunts the lowland plains, though, beyond the swamp and closer to the nearest settlement. It has a really strange name. You can't quite read it, not because you don't understand the language, but because there's almost something wrong with the word itself. There's a note made in the margins of the book that it is called a abductor. It's said to lie in hiding in lowland fogs, and suddenly and brutally abduct people who stray within it, just making them disappear. It strikes you as one of those don't go near the well type stuff, because, getting lost in the fogs on the plains might be a bad idea.
Well, I assume, just from what I read now, that this might be the larger type of Varg that we were chased by. Maybe the one that actually connected and sensed me while I was using my psychonescence ability, I assume.
Possibly. There's also mentions of all manners of stuff. There's one about a giant snake that lives in hive cities. Probably a Luddite kind of conspiracy, the poor people on the outskirts look upon the hives and go like, oh, those are terrible places. And what about flesh-eating fairies, of all things, that lure unwary travelers into the forest? But finally, you find a direct mention from the fairies. The fairies are somehow in service to the Valapalurgis. This is the first proper mention you find of it. The mention leads you to the mythical Varg. It's got a big picture of a large white wolf that seems at least similar to the one you've seen. It is said that the Valapalurgis uses it to identify and hunt down humans that stumble into its territory. Finally, you also find some good mentions of the Valapalurgis itself. Mostly appear to be purely mythical. There's a bunch of just old, almost song text and other clearly nonsensical stuff. It is a creature of old myth, said to haunt the forests and abduct humans. It is said to be a spirit of hunger and death, created by the fear and desperation of men lost in the wilderness. It is written that it fears the light of men, and abducts humans to try and steal that light. Some of the tales claim that the abducted humans are tortured and starved, but kept alive by the spirit's malice long beyond the limits of human endurance, until the victim is turned into another, lesser monster. The lesser monsters are described in two ways. There are those who break and embrace the despair of darkness and the clawing nature of hunger, and turn into something called a Schattenjager, minute manifestation of the monster's power. The Jaegers are still very dangerous, as they will always suffer from an overwhelming hunger for human flesh. And the second one is described as a soulless shell wandering through the forest, in the deep dark forest, attacking anything living they come across. There's also various other mentions of these monsters. One is about a crazed woodsman lost in the woods carrying a giant fuck-off axe and other such B-movie horror stuff.
This seems to be a lot to take in.
Basically, you've stumbled across in like the entire world's combined history of monsters and geists, etc. So a lot of it's probably going to be entirely bullshit. Like the story of a Ponti, a ghostly apparition of a beautiful pale-skinned woman whose these ghosts are created when women die in childbirth. They hunt humans by following their scent, and the first sign that one is close is that you can hear a baby crying loudly in the distance. As the Ponti gets closer, the sound gets softer and softer, until it finally stops entirely, and you get a whiff of a fragrant aroma before the creature sinks long claws into the victim's stomach and rips out their organs and eats them.
Well, that doesn't sound pleasant at all. If there's any truth about that one, we have to keep away from it. That's for sure. Although, as you say, this seems like fairy tales.
You shouldn't have rolled quite so well, because you essentially found everything.
That's true. I almost rolled a crit, I think.
On the other hand, you will now be able to pretty much... you've learned a lot of stuff, so in the future you can make just a normal intelligence roll to see if you can recall any specific mentions, if it's a little bit cryptical. And you've also got good knowledge about the local, area, so you can ask questions to me and I'll answer with what you know.
That's good.
Just so I don't have to go through all of it,
Will be quite a story, then.
Yep.
Well, I do mention this to Kyle, not Kyle. I turn to Festus, and I say, well, seems to be a lot of weird creatures that might roam these lands, but they're probably just fairy tales. Nothing to worry about.
We can hope, right?
Though I did find a peculiar tale about the Varg thing. Apparently it is a Bindengeist sort. Or that is what it was called, at least. And I tell Festus about what I found out, basically.
And I'll turn to you and tell Zonatov that we should definitely inform the others about this.
Yeah, that would be a good idea if we ever try to venture out of this place again.
Yeah.
Well, you have acquired provisions at the very least. The priest has promised that he is going to give you knapsacks if you wish to go out again.
That will be handy to have. That's true. I guess if we seem to have found out what we need in this library and we already got provisions, we can head over to Nar and Alecto to try to tell them what we discovered.
Alright. As you leave the church, you notice that a group of men has just returned through the main gate. It looks to be the search party that the mayor promised he'd sent out, as it contains not only the big burly woodsman, but also a couple of the local armsmen.
Interesting. Can I see noticeably that they are hurt or something? Or do they just look tired?
No, they look fine. They don't seem to have taken any injuries or anything like that.
It's good, I guess, but maybe bad that they didn't find anyone or anything. Well, we still try to go over to Nar and Alecto, get them before we try to figure more stuff out what happened, I guess. That would be an idea.
Yep, you can do that.
Yeah, let's unite the party.
So I guess I find them. Weren't you guys in the alley, or are you in the actual hospital?
I'm
or
actually just in a hall working on the weapons that I got.
Ah.
I'll be behind the building, babbling and grunting.
Oh.
Well, we find Alecto grunting and tell him what's going on. Apparently, the search party is done, and they've come back, and we found some peculiar things about what roams these lands. I'll tell you all about it. And I proceed to do that, or at least the short of it.
Does it say whether they bleed or not?
Hmm.
There are mentions of these creatures being killed, usually by valiant heroes and the like.
Do you still have this book?
No. Well, we could just go look at it if you need to. I don't have it with me.
It might be wise to carry it with us. Even if they...
There's a lot of books. Like, this is taken from like a couple of dozens. Big
So we're gonna need
leather-bound
like a
tomes.
fucking trolley to carry all these things.
We would.
Did you at least take notes on them?
I did.
All right.
Don't worry about this. I also
That'll
have a
work
map.
for me.
And Festus here, he got a compass and a loaf of bread. Lucky him.
Good extra rations.
Arch, will it take me any time to actually make a duplicate of all of his notes?
Well, it'll probably take, an hour or two, but, you've got
I'm
the
going to
time.
do that. And the maps.
We'll just do that when we go for a rest, I'd say.
Probably do that later. We should
Okay.
probably inspect the...
We should go see what that
Return.
group, the returning group, if they saw anything.
Tasha, come, Tasha. Let us see what these men are up to.
Come on, psychopath, let's go.
Well, I
Who
guess
said
we
that?
do head over to the returned group if they gather at any place or in the market or anything that this local area has. No idea where they went off to.
Yeah, they're still by the gate. The mayor just walks off as you walk up. He's clearly talked to them just now. There's a small group of them, couple woodsmen, a couple local guards, and Günther.
And Gunther. Well, looks like Gunther was with them. Is that true?
No, he didn't appear to be in the first group, so he's probably arrived afterwards.
Can I just see who looks like to be in charge of them? Or
Well, the one with the most fancy things hanging off his jacket is probably the guy in
I
charge.
guess I'll do a perception check on him just to see if High Gothic is needed to speak with the lad. Let's see.
Let's see.
That's a degree of failure. 2 degrees of failure, I think.
Yeah, well, you don't really come up with any particular information. He looks like a guardsman, a captain, maybe. He's got a couple more stripes on his shoulders than everyone else, so he's clearly in charge, so to say.
Oh, just to be safe, I try heading up to him and starting talking in High Gothic just to see. And I say, well, hello there. Are you guys back from the search party?
The man looks at you, and he looks confused.
I changed my language back to Low Gothic again. And sorry about that. Are you the leader of this search party? How did it go?
He still looks confused, but he looks up at Günther, who translates quickly into the local dialect, and responds back in the local dialect to Günther, who turns to you and goes, they just returned. They found tracks in the forest, but no people. But it was getting dark, so they called off the search. They will head out again tomorrow.
Do you know where they found this tracks? Can you ask him?
He turns back and babbles on again in his local dialect. Again, some babble returns. And he gives you a position that's a couple 100 meters north of where you think the camp was.
Ah, okay. Well, this is good to know. I looked at the party and... Are we going to head out tonight, or are we going to head out tomorrow?
I say we wait till dawn, Xanatov, because it's going to get dark and we don't want to get caught out in the dark should we encounter the Varg again, or the monsters we believe to be the Varg.
The dark is bad.
This is true. This is probably a good idea.
It'll give me time to take notes.
Well, as the search party said it was getting dark, I assume the sky is darkening or is already dark outside?
Yeah, it's been darkening for a little while. It was starting to get dark when you got back, and now it's gotten pretty dark.
Okay. Well, as I know Nar is interested in my notes, I guess we could head off to a place of a bit more silence and share notes with her.
Probably the tavern. Was there anything else you think we should do, Xanatov, before we head back?
Not that I know right now, but this village seems eerily unprepared if these creatures actually attack it. We should probably, if we could, talk to someone in charge about defense here tomorrow. Even Gunther. It could be an idea.
Guys,
something
also
attacks-
make sure to clean and maintain your weapons. These things are pretty basic, but it's all we have.
Yeah, doing that before we go to bed would be a good idea. So let us make our way to the tavern. I assume we know where that is, right, Arch? Fortunately, we have memory.
This is good.
Basic things.
I guess we head off to the tavern and I share my notes and findings with Nar.
All right, and I presume you have a meal and you go to bed.
Yep.
All right. Well, you wake up again in the next morning. You go down, you have some food, go out, and you see, as usual, the group of woodsmen are heading out of the gates, and you also see the search party is heading out a bit behind the rest of the woodsmen.
Oh,
should we tag along?
Quickly, don't get left behind.
we should probably tag along. That's probably a good idea. These people know the local area, although I've learned about the local area. These people are from this place, so should be a good idea to tag along. We head off.
Grabbing our gear, I presume.
I'll assume you
I
have your
sleep
gear
with my
all
damn
nice.
gun and spear. Are you kidding?
Gun, grabbing the
We,
knapsack.
of course, grab the provisions
Food.
we were provided.
Double
this
check
time.
the bags for provisions. Got the compass in my pocket.
Got the
Everything's
2
there.
maps.
Take note of where we're going and heading as well. I'd like to point that out.
Do I notice that Gunther is heading out with them, or is he just in the lumber camp?
Now, both Gunther and Günther are in the woodcutting party.
Okay. Well, it will probably be hard to speak to them, but I run off over to Gunther first and ask him to ask them if we could tag along.
Okay, with the woodcutting group.
If we can tag along with the search party. I need to be more specific.
All
of
right.
course.
Okay, well, you catch up to him, and you tell him your intentions, and you both run after the search party again.
I tell Gunther then, tell them if it's at all possible, if we can tag along with them in the search of finding any survivors.
Okay. The two again exchange some banter in the local language, and Gunther turns back to you and simply asks, the man wants to know why you outsiders wants to come along. He's clearly a little suspicious.
We have friends we're looking for.
There's a special item that I'm seeking.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Don't mind her. Well, we are looking for and trying to save what might be left of the nobles and other people we came with. There were a lot of them. They came in a ship. I tried to explain. Can I actually do a persuasion through Gunther for this other character? Is that at all possible?
Gunter's got
To
good
try to convince him through Gunther?
Hopefully Gunter's got good fellowship.
Hopefully Gunther has good
No
fellowship,
idea.
yes.
It's impossible.
Well, I
I
mean,
could try, yes. What would I roll for this?
You could try to give him a good argument.
I'd say play the sympathy card. Let's say we are looking for our friends.
I even
Special
keep
item.
sure to tell them that I'm of importance and use my ancestral seal in the whole thing and try to show the guardsmen this seal, so I get extra chance to actually succeed this time. I do not.
Alright.
But I try.
Let's see, what do you roll? 68. Yes, you don't do a particularly
It's
good
down
job.
to 58, but that doesn't really help.
Not really, no. But he turns to him again, and he comes back and goes like, well, he doesn't seem to really trust you, and he doesn't want to bring you along since he doesn't know if you can handle yourselves.
Is there any way we could prove to him that we are able to handle ourselves? Maybe a little short test he can do? Ask him that.
Alright. He babbles off again to the dude again, and comes back. The sergeant is asking you if he wants you to set up a firing range for him or something.
No.
He seems a bit incredulous.
Well, this seems to be fruitless. I can understand that they can't trust random strangers like us, but nonetheless, I turn to the group and say, well, we might as well just tag along, just keep away from them, I guess. It's not like they're gonna attack us.
Yeah, just give them the room. It's fine.
One would certainly hope so.
Well, then I just...
Okay.
Okay.
Guys,
I
before we
pretend
have-
that I understand what the guardsman is saying, and okay. Mhm,
And then we
mhm.
just sort of walk
And I
out
let
alongside them.
And we just follow along. Okay, sorry.
Guys, before we head out, I want to show you this. I made up a map and drew up all of where these creatures could lie.
I
So,
already have the map. Look here. I show her the map.
no, I put up areas where these creatures might be. The more realistic ones.
Which is
I forgot their names.
what?
Are you talking about Keta and the Bindengeists?
Yes.
Also called an abductor, I think. They look mostly the same. Although the abductor was larger.
But I did create a map of where these creatures could lie and where we are right now.
Well,
Well, basically, said map would show that the forest is filled with these things. And
So she
being
highlighted
forest,
the entire forest. Way to
No.
go, Nar!
in all due essentiality, yes.
No, using
pat
my
Nara on the
survivalist
back.
God damn it, guys.
Pat Nar
Listen.
on the back, and I just say, hush, hush, let's go now. Before we're burning
Listen.
daylight here.
this
I
seems
know
to
about
be
advanced
all well and
hunting
good now.
techniques. These creatures would more than likely ambush us at these exact points, and I'm pointing to like openings and game trails on the forest map.
Well, if we get close to these areas, be sure to tell us.
Yeah.
Alright, give me a roll for that so I can tell just how badly you're
Oh
Yes.
no. You're gonna
Okay.
screw us over.
If you let them go in front, it'll ambush them
No,
first.
no. Alright,
How bad are the squiggles?
I'm not going to tell you.
Spoilers.
That would be spoilers.
Yeah, fair enough. Well, should we venture off Xanatov, Electo, and Nar?
Should be good. Are you ready, Electo?
Yes, me and Natasha are ready.
Nice and shiny, I presume.
Extremely shiny. Polished
I'm
and
gonna make
sharp.
sure my weapon's loaded.
Yeah, let's just do a quick weapons check, and then let's head out. And I'll make note of the camp as we leave with the compass, so I can memorize which direction we're heading. And by the way, before we head out, Xanatov, do you know the general location in which you believe the camp to be? So I can make note of which direction we're heading, so we can easily backtrack with this compass here.
That would be no problem. I have it right here, and I show it on a map, and it's right around this place.
And
Point
I
to the map.
quickly checked the compass to make sure it actually works when I turn.
How do you know what's
Well,
north?
if the compass points the same way when I turn left or turn right, then there's going to be a bit of an issue. as long as it's rotating and not drastically, I would hope that it would be semi-accurate.
So, let me get this right. You're going to test if the compass is accurate by seeing if the compass rotates, but you have no idea if it's actually points towards north.
Well, would we figure out which direction is north? I guess we could just look at where the sun rises and the sun sets, and then presume east and west, north and south.
Did you make a note of that, Kyle?
It appears we have a slight oversight, ladies and gentlemen. Xanatop, would you happen to recall which direction the sun rose the other day?
I would like to pose a question now.
I fucking place my palm in my face.
My dear boy. May I inquire? Why don't you trust the compass, and why did you wish to overcome the
Because
compass?
compass, I could see it being... You threw it at me, or whatever.
Festus, let me have the compass.
Okay, fine, you can have the compass.
I can
Apparently,
see this is too much for you, Festus.
it's
I'll
too
take this.
complicated.
I take the compass.
I get being
I hand him
paranoid,
the compass.
but,
Put the compass in your inventory, would you kindly? So
Yep,
we can remember
sure.
that you have it. There we go. Good thing we took that away from me before I fucked that up.
I'm just gonna, slash the bark off the trees every few trees,
That method seems to work as well.
just to mark them.
Although, let's first see what kind of reaction we can get from the search party. If they try to chase us off or not.
Well,
That
we
might-
could be heading in a different direction, are we not? Where the camp is located?
Unless, if the search party goes a totally different way, well,
I mean, it would be awkward if we just walked in the same direction. But hey, more company the merrier, I guess. All right.
well, these beasts might be powerful. After all, they chased us off with little to no effort.
But,
let's
kill
be wary
everybody
of
no, with
dangers
little to
of
no
the
effort.
forest.
right, well, each of you give me an agility roll.
I don't
Aha!
like rolling. God
I'm
damn it.
agile. All right, you fucking...
I am not very athletic.
Woo woo.
My God.
Right, so, Festus is the embodiment of shadows as he sneaks quietly from bush to bush, remaining undetected by the search party. The three others are wandering through every single cracking bush they can find, ripping over trees, knocking over things, generally making about as much of a fucking mess of themselves as they possibly
Son
can.
of a...
The search party notices, unsurprisingly, but they don't seem to give a shit. If anything, they just seem a little bit confused by the crazy old priest wandering near the back going whack, whack, whack into nearby trees.
It's gonna dull your blade, though. Electo, just want to point that out for you.
Eventually.
So we have a gun too. It's okay. Natasha's a sturdy girl.
You named your guns?
And named
No,
my
the blade-
machete.
A sturdy girl, because he's, using her. All right, that sounds wrong.
I'm keen on knowing one thing, Arch. Are they heading in the same direction as we assume the camp is? Or are they heading a totally different direction?
Well, they're heading in kind of the same direction. They're heading to the point where they told you about last night, 200 meters odd north of the camp.
Well, I guess that is good to know. We can just follow them along, I guess.
That's a motorcycle outside. Sorry.
Goddamn motorcyclists.
Living in the Bronx. But yes, you follow them along. They don't seem to give that much of a shit. And they eventually come to the same point where there's a bit of a fuss up close, or well, up in front, as they mess around over the ground trying to, you assume, find the tracks they found last night. Eventually, they seem to decide on a direction and start heading due north.
Do I know anything particular about this area they're heading off to? Or is it just that wargs wander around this place? Or something?
Well, it's about 200 meters north of the campsite. As for your knowledge about the world, You are definitely within the territory that the Volapalurgis was said to haunt, and where it was, there might also be the Vargs and the flesh-eating fairies, as well as the Schattenjäger and the husks, or whatever they were.
Okay. Well, I will keep that in mind and not use my psychic powers for now, unless I actually want to summon them to me. I guess.
It would certainly make things more
Can I look
interesting.
for signs of tracks?
You certainly can.
I'm gonna go with no.
Having spent a long and solid time studying the bark of an nearby tree, you do indeed deduce that no, you cannot find any tracks.
Do I wander back and find one of the trees that I marked?
Yes, you can. You can see the trees. They're essentially just a long line of whacked trees behind you.
I found my mark.
It should be
Good,
quite
guys,
easy.
Good.
Good, Xanatop.
We're
Good
not
job.
lost. This is good.
Oh, sorry. I meant Delecto.
Well, I guess we should tag along again, unless they seem eerily confused and heading off to the wrong direction, but they don't, so let's see where they go.
Okay. Well, you follow the group along at a respectful distance. Festus once again sneaking silently through the woods while the rest are breaking every fucking tree branch they can possibly get their hands on.
I shake my head.
You continue this for another couple of hours. You snack out of your snack bags occasionally. The group in front seems to have gotten a bit confused. To begin with, they stayed in a small group following what you assume to be a track. You haven't really been able to see anything that would seem obvious to you, but then again, these people are driven woodsmen. Or at the very least, people who guard driven woodsmen, so you hope they'd know. But now they'd started spreading out in a line, presumably to try and rediscover the tracks, maybe?
Well,
Oh my God.
I know they can't speak our language, so we should probably try to help them. I look at the
How
party.
can we help them, Xanatov, if we can't speak their language and Gunter isn't here to translate?
Well,
if anything,
this
we
is
might give
true,
them the
but
finger.
we could point the way if we actually find some tracks. That might be...
Well, I'd say let's keep making our way to the camp, and if we notice any tracks while we walk past these poor bastards, we can point them out to them.
Well,
Okay, well, everyone besides Electo can make a intelligent roll to see if you can find
It's
any
an
tracks.
intelligence roll? Oh, God. Oh, my brain exploded.
Right. Well, while sneaking silently through the bushes, Festus spots a berry bush off in the distance that looks wrong somehow, and has reacquired a form of a track. At the very least, he's found something that he thinks is a track.
Yeah, I guess. So I guess I'll signal for Xanatov. Hey, come here, Xanatov. I think I might have found something.
I
guess,
head over
possibly.
there and
Shrug
take a look
shoulders.
at what he found.
Well, Festus points at some disturbed dirt here and there and some broken branches on a berry bush and insists that this is probably the tracks of a man. You don't know if Festus has the faintest idea of what he's talking about, seeing as he doesn't have the tracking or survival skill or anything, but he seems insistent.
I'm very
that this is-
convinced of this, Xanatov. You should definitely get those guys.
Well, I guess it couldn't hurt. I tried to head on over to the search party and somehow try to convince them that there's something over here and try pointing and make it seem important. I try to convince them of this just by hand gestures.
Alright, well, at first they seem to view you as the crazy person who's been following them for the last few hours for no particular reason, but eventually they seem to just kind of give up and go like, and they're following you over to the berry bush, where Festus is once again standing very proudly, pointing at the scuffles of dirt and broken branches. The guides take a closer look at it. He looks back and forth from the various tracks, etc., and waves off his comrades. Eventually they start heading in the same way as the tracks lead. They seem to have agreed that this is indeed some form of track.
God, I'm a tracker.
You did
Xanatar,
well, Festus.
I found a new career path for me. I'm going to become a huntsman.
How good for you, Festus.
What kind of tracks are they?
I don't know. Lumpy ones?
And it's hard to tell.
Perfect.
They don't look like animal tracks, at least. You know, again, that's hard to tell, but...
I wonder, Arch. On my way here, did I see any signs of animals in the nearby area?
Oh,
Well, have you been looking?
Oh, I
been
guess
looking
I
at his
didn't
feet
say
the
anything
whole
about
time,
that, but
Xanatar.
did I just see them? Just coincidence, maybe.
Nope, you didn't see anything
Nope.
by coincidence.
That is I will keep in mind to look for animals as I follow the search party.
Good lad. Roll a perception
Do
test.
this.
I have faith in you. No!
Could have been even worse. I could have rolled 2 higher. That would be a critical failure.
Yes, it could have been worse. Not by much, but it could have been. Well, again, you can use your psychic powers to search the area, but of course, if anything angry is within the range of your search, it might not be a good thing.
It's true. How close are we actually to the feeding grounds, as it were, right now?
Well, you estimate you've wandered about 1 kilometer north of the campsite. You're about you're quite a distance from the main village. You're probably a solid 4-hour walk away from it.
Did I get any feeling about how long this Valpurgis could track me? The last time it tracked me? Was it
Not a solid feeling, but it was off in the distance. But it was certainly heading towards you before that. It didn't actively start tracking you before it was relatively close.
Okay. This is good to know.
Basically, you can probably sense it before it can sense you, assuming it's not, already really close by.
Then I will do the psychonescence. Or actually, I have a better idea. I'll use a fate point and re-roll that perception test.
You may do that.
Oh my god!
Why?
The Emperor does not favor you this day.
There. Oh.
Well, you are utterly and completely convinced that you saw a monstrous walrus staring pervertedly at you from the shadows. And due to this overwhelming paranoia, you're going to have a harder time spotting anything with perception tests for the rest of the day, as you are very, very afraid that this magical wildebeest creature will leap out of the forest at any time, pin you to the ground with its massive fangs and butt.
Somebody in the group noticed me every once and again that I look nervously off behind us and go, oh, shit, it's getting closer. I meant just whisper to myself, it's getting closer. Oh.
Out of a little bit of fear and paranoia of the outdoors, I'm going to roll for a perception test. Is that okay?
Go ahead.
What do I notice of the local area? Do I notice anything? Let's see.
Alright, let's see. What's your
38.
perception? It is good enough. Alright, well, you don't notice anything in particular. There's some wildlife around, the usual types. Squirrels. You don't spot a sexually aroused walrus, which is good.
I'll try to comfort Xanatov and say, I don't think there's anything around.
You can't be sure about these woods.
I'll take some
There
comfort.
might be
in the
something
fact
around.
that
I
don't
read
think
some
it's
pretty
scary.
weird stuff in the books. It's not safe.
Shall we continue?
That's a good idea.
Group?
We should probably continue to tag along with the search party.
Alright, well, they keep heading northwards for quite a while. The forest is getting denser around these parts, and the search party is getting noticeably nervous about heading this deep into the forest. You've been heading out for another hour or so when the search party is gathered up into a little clump around the area. When you approach, you see that the tracks have become a little bit more obvious. In fact, it looks, at this point, like something's been dragged along the ground. You can clearly see the tracks. You know, it's kind of turned into drag marks, so it's far more obvious to notice what's actually been going through there. But the group seems somewhat nervous, and the captain is starting to talk to the various crew members, and eventually they seem to have come to consensus and start heading back in the general direction of the village. You have been out for close to 6 hours now.
Is this close to the daylight time of this planet, or?
Well, again, you
No,
don't
I
know.
guess.
But 6 hours, you know, that's a fair
we
bit
headed
of
out
daylight.
in the morning, so 6 hours.
6
I
hours,
mean,
but
we don't have a clock, and we don't know the day cycle, but I'd say it's about midday, or maybe possibly past midday. Just assume for the worst.
Well, I guess we can always.
Press
Why are they
forward.
nervous?
Are we even able to convince these people? We won't be able to convince these people. We can't even talk to these people.
They don't speak the same language, Xanatov. Sorry, buddy. Pat him gently on the back.
I look
They're clearly
disgruntled.
close to what they're looking for. Why are they fleeing?
Because they're traitors. Can't trust them, Dar. Goddamn
I
traitors.
assume they are not as well equipped to deal with these beasts as they thought they were, or of course they didn't even believe our story and think that this was all a fairy tale, like the book said.
No, something's clearly been dragged through here. This is predatorial marks.
This is true, but I was talking about the guards. They probably assume this is just something
What's
more than
big
they can
enough?
handle.
But what's big enough to scare these guys? They're giants.
Are these people also giants, like the lumberjacks?
No, these are more normal
Still
people.
Could be a
bigger than me.
superstitious people. However, I would like to point out, my dear comrades, that perhaps we should also not head the same way. I have a bad feeling about this.
Damn it, you cowards. We're on the trail of something.
Festus, if
We
we
should
are going to
pursue.
save or find anything, shouldn't we at least try to see if there's anything this way?
You have a point there, but I would also like to ask that I thought we were originally planning on intending and searching for the landing camp.
This is true, but
If we could get to the landing camp, I'd like to point out that there was a communication bunker, and if we can get to the communication bunker and hopefully, assuming someone's alive inside, they'll open the door, assuming they're not too scared. They'll let us in, and we can ask to communicate with the ships in orbit or send out a distress signal so we can better find those who are missing or trapped or, for all we know, abducted or still alive out there.
But
The
what
guy
about-
dragged away might have a shortwave vox that we could use.
How common is shortwave voxes? Someone refresh me, but I seem to recall that they're not very common among most individuals, especially if it's a noble.
These are nobles. They have some sort of communication devices.
They were coming down here for a little bit of a role play and pretending to be poor. So it might be possible that none of them had them on their person at the time of the incident.
I'm wondering about one thing, Arch. Did it look like more than one footprint that this search party was following, or was it just a search print of one person?
Well, again, it's kind of hard to tell, since Festus found a track, but whether or not it's a deer that was dragging its ass along the ground or footprints was harder to
Okay.
determine.
This is hard. It wasn't a noticeable
Can any of
group,
you
at
identify
least.
these marks?
I'm no expert huntsman, but I'd like to say that I could give it my best.
Good attempt to, but, you know.
I'd look like a
different
retard.
world.
No, I don't want to.
Different planet, you know, not everything lives in the same planet.
That is true. So, what say you, fine comrades? Shall we endeavor to find the communique bunker and mayhaps some weapons that may be better than these rusty things?
Well, let's be
Gestures
careful
towards
about
guns.
it. We should probably be careful about it before we enter the whole area and try to scout ahead. Not to get ambushed by these creatures that were having a good old time feeding party in the camp.
Yeah, I would not
I
like
say
to.
we
in one of
find
those
whatever the hell drag this is going on and kill it. And then we eat it and gain its courage.
things.
I do
Is that-
like that
This
plan.
is not how this works, Alecto.
Electum is a psychopath, Xanatov. I think it's best just to let him be.
Natasha says we can do it.
Yep.
I'm going to get down on one knee and check how fresh the tracks are.
All right.
I'd like to ask Nar, do you have any hunting experiences? Any traits that you, I don't know, can do this with?
No. But I'm still going to try, damn it.
I'm gonna pat you gently on the back and say, hush, hush now. It's time to go.
I'm still going to check.
God damn it. All right, you go do that, and I'd say, Xanatov, we start walking away. Puts arm around Xanatov's shoulder.
Well, we shouldn't separate, but we can move just a little
Slowly,
bit.
then. It'll encourage her
Slowly
to
move,
follow at
encourage her
least.
to follow. I do not
Alright,
want to
should I
separate
roll?
from the group.
Don't look back, Xanatov. Otherwise, she'll get courage and want
I'm
to stay
still
again.
paranoid about that walrus.
It's not... Wasn't it a walrus?
It's a walrus.
Are you sure? I think you're saying things, man.
You may try a roll.
Haha.
Well, you look over at the fresh mud and well, it's mud.
Oh.
I'll yell back, no, are you joining us? We're
Fine.
going.
Damn it, you cowards.
We're not
Everybody-
cowards, like though. There will be more than enough beasts to find if they're anything like when we left them.
Look, Electo, I'd love to save anybody, but it's kind of hard to save somebody when I'm in the belly of the beast.
You've come this far for nothing then. Nothing!
We haven't
We're
finished
not heading
yet.
back, Alecto. We're heading,
We're heading
to camp.
towards
No.
the camp, yeah.
Do you know for a fact what direction the camp is in?
I do.
Electo, my dear lad. Don't ask
I
questions.
catch up to the group.
I tried
Xanatov,
to...
you know where you're going, right?
Yeah. It's not a problem finding this camp. Just follow me, Alecto. We'll have lots of adventures this day.
Yes, much glory to be had in that camp, Electo.
Cowards. You cry about one beast dragging and you want to head back to the feeding ground. Cowards!
I'm not... I don't know what you're talking about.
Try to
Could've
calm
had the
Alecto
special
down
item.
and try to convince him of the glory we can be having.
The honor in finding a camp.
The party of godless cowards turn around and head towards the camping grounds.
We do.
It takes you about 3 hours to get there. It took a little bit longer than you were expecting, since the guide had to stop every now and then and make sure that no massive sea mammals were about to assault him. But you get there eventually.
They are scary, I tell you. Well, I guess we can do a perception roll to scout the area around the camp before we enter anywhere near close
Yeah,
to it.
let's take a good look before we walk out into that clearing.
Although, of course, my perception roll is not that. Even though I rolled well, I do
I
not roll
should
well.
open my eyes when I look for things.
Alright, well, you don't see anything that looks like it would be overtly dangerous. The carnival-esque fairground is mostly burned down. You find a few charred corpse pieces scattered throughout the camp, but nothing particularly interesting. There doesn't seem to be any wolves, at least.
It's good.
Tasha in my right hand and my revolver in my left hand. And I
Do
will
we see
start
the
walking
command
toward the
bunker
camp.
still standing? Oh, goddamn. Well, fine. So be it.
I'm not as well equipped with this technology as you are, Festus. You should probably guide us to this bunker you know of.
I suppose. Is the camp like in an awful disarray compared to what it was last, or would it be the command bunker because it was a prefab structure?
Well, the camp is burned to the
So
ground.
it'd be a
so, I
very
mean,
clear street.
it has looked better, but you can see where the main building is. Yes.
And I'll try to look around, or as we walk by, maybe see any corpses. Perhaps some guardsmen or armsmen had some las rifles on them that they died and would have dropped next to their bodies and not thrown away, or not the monsters eat them. Because these fucking rusty guns, I don't trust them, boy. Oh, sirree.
Your gun's rusty. Mine is.
So I'm gonna start waddling over there. You guys gonna waddle with
I'm
me?
gonna follow.
Good.
Oh, of course we follow along.
Begrudgingly
Weapon
follow.
ready.
Begrudgingly. Shoulders high.
All right. Well, are you literally just rubbling
No,
through
I'm
the
just
rubble?
walking
or is that
past
it?
things and just looking at only a little bit at the ground, like glancing, not staring directly at it, but like you would a normal person, perhaps see out the corner of your eye, like something glinting or sticking out of the debris. You never know. But no, I'm not.
So basically, what you're saying is, please, Mr. GM, could I please have some items without danger? No, go into the rubble, Kyle.
It's scary. No, we'll go to the arms bunker later. Let's just waddle over to that fucking command post.
Yes, you arrive at the command building. The main door is still locked. It's a big old plasteel door. It looks fairly
Is there a
solid.
doorbell, perhaps?
Yes, there is a doorbell.
How convenient. Shall I press the doorbell? Actually, no, wait. Pardon.
I'll press it.
No, don't press the doorbell yet. Have your weapons ready.
I have my weapons ready.
The doorbell was mined with about 700 kilograms of explosives. No, of course it wasn't. It's a fucking doorbell, you
I don't
donkeys.
trust you, Arch. You're gonna get me.
The doorbell rings.
Somebody's gotta be inside,
I
damn
look
it.
confused looking at Nar pressing a doorbell for some reason.
Guys, get ready and protect us. We don't know what's going to come after us.
Got my
Protect
I am looking in the surrounding area at all times.
Protect my
rifle
booty.
at arms.
I look at the door arch. Is the door open?
He said it's locked.
No.
Pay attention, damn it.
I didn't hear that. Okay. Is there some way to open
The
the
door is locked.
Does it look easily openable?
She just rung the doorbell, which apparently it has a doorbell. I'm honestly quite shocked by this.
So am I.
Well, there is a small console next to it. It looks like a palm print scanner, but besides that, no obvious
Damn.
way.
A palm print scanner.
Ooh, hey. Maybe the captain's hand's lying around. Oh, wait, it's been a couple of days. It's probably bloated. I'm not really good with DK. Does anyone know how long it takes for something to decay?
It's a handprint.
Yeah,
So
it's
is
gonna
there
be
like a rock or a stick around?
Can we bang
I'm
on the
gonna
door?
try my hand on it.
How the hell would you bang down the door?
No, bang on the door, like knock.
With a rock, so it
Is-
bangs really, really loud.
Yeah, that's a good
Sure.
idea.
No, that is not a good idea.
Okay.
That's
Well-
ringing a freaking dinner bell for everything nearby.
You realize what it sounds like when a rock hits something, right? It's not like it's fucking a bell, like ding, ding, ding. It's just like tang, tang, tang. A little bit more subdued.
Oh, okay. So that's
An
supposed to
entirely
put my,
natural
mind
sound
at
in the
ease.
wilderness.
We gently pat Nar on the back.
You may bang on the door if you so
I do.
wish.
Just a couple of times.
I'm gonna
In a
turn
pattern.
90 degrees and get
Wow.
my guns ready.
I'm gonna bang on the door about 5 times really hard, just like
Like, that's pretty human. Only humans do that. Most times.
Alright, well, you bang on the door.
We're a bunch of idiots, aren't we?
Hey, trying to get to the command bunker is actually quite logical. God damn it. It's just the fact that the door's locked and the fact that maybe nobody's inside. What? How did the door self-lock? Is my question.
Maybe it was locked all along.
Somebody must have been inside.
Well, yes, their reasonable assumption would be that someone were inside, but since they're not answering, they're probably not inside any longer, which means... what?
It means they're probably sleeping.
Oh my god.
alright, so
Well,
You're stupider than I
the
gave you
last
credit
thing
for.
the last thing we should check in the camp is the armory, because I made note of the door was open at the time. Oh crap!
no,
So let's
alright, it's the first place we should check, because if we can find something explosive, we can get this door open and see what the hell's going on in there.
No, we should probably head down
Excellent
to
point,
the
Doctor.
armory. The creature
I agree
that was
with the
there
left.
is
That's
injured.
exactly what we said. Nar, you're going first. I'll have you know. That way you can get
Okay.
vengeance, Nar. You know, you've gotta...
No.
grudge-
This creepy
No.
scrawny guy can go first.
Who's the creepy scrawny guy here?
The psyker.
Do we know? Wait, you didn't denounce his psychery, or denounce. He didn't announce that. He didn't inform anybody in the party, so you gotta frame ignorance or whatever.
The creepy scrawny guy that thinks there's a walrus out to rape him.
I'd say, Nari, it's time for you to get your vengeance. So let's make our way. We're gonna make our way over to the ammo dump arch.
That's him. That's gonna make.
All right. Well, it's directly behind the command
So we
building.
waddled back there. Now, let's just take a quick gander before, do we notice anything? Listen? Do we hear anything inside? Do we see anything? Perhaps can we perception roll this?
Yeah, I'm gonna check if the door's open, if there's like blood in there and whatever.
It's okay. I know how to...
No, I'm not. Never mind. I'm gonna be.
Well,
focused
actually,
on
you're
it.
so oblivious, you think something is there. I'm kidding.
That is, in fact, a critical failure.
I succeeded.
How do you critically fail looking?
Well, you found a way.
You see things. Ask the walrus that's currently stalking Xanatov.
Oh, you see it as well, Nar? It's right over there.
Perhaps...
She did catch a flash of tusks off in the different
Oh
distance.
god damn it!
But yeah, it's there is blood, obviously, because there was a corpse lying in front of it last time, and the corpse has not gotten up and walked off. There's still a corpse lying out in front. It's a bit more well cooked this time, since the flames have clearly been around here, but the structure itself is a solid one. It's got some scorch marks here and there, but it seems intact.
Guys,
Righto.
I think that gun is still there. Let's go.
Be sure to tell me.
The gun would be
I'll
outside
stay
the
out
structure,
here and
logically speaking.
keep a lookout.
All right.
Well, there is indeed a wrecked shotgun lying by the corpse. It's been lying in, fire for
So
a
it's
while.
fucking broken. Nar, god damn it. All right, so let's go inside.
I'll run through the door.
No, god
Bring
damn
it.
it.
I run behind him.
All right.
Son of a bitch.
I'll Steven,
Well-
still keep a lookout standing out here.
Oh,
Keeping you
fucking
safe.
angrily walk inside. But very slowly.
All right. Well, the ammunition building is in complete disarray. Several large boxes have been scattered across the area, some crushed, some broken. The weapons inside look either bent or just busted up.
All of them?
They look pretty beat up, but There's a couple of intact crates near the back, locked with some form of biometric
For
lock.
fuck's sake, you goddamn technology.
Why? Why didn't they lock their? Why did
They
lock
should
their
have known
weapons?
this would happen.
They're,
I know, I figured.
they're
I
only
like how the
weapons
weapons that weren't out were all smashed and bent. You had to fucking push it back in with your psychic scream and Xanatov. You had to do it.
I'm not next to you. I'm
Think
outside,
of it,
keeping
the
a
person.
lookout.
creature.
I'm thinking to myself, damn it. All right, well, I'll quickly double check over all the damaged weapons, see if there's one that doesn't look, but I guess probably not. Quickly,
Okay. Intro.
and the power of the gods. Yes. Well, I didn't fail critically. That's a start.
Okay. Well, you see some weapons.
Yes, and
Yeah. You pick them up. You prod them. You don't have the faintest fucking idea how to fix any of this, and none of you have basic tech. For the most part, it's scrap metal for all it's worth to you
Throws
at the
gun and
moment.
groan. No.
Anything- Is there anything explosive that's sitting around, maybe scavenge worthy?
I'm gonna check for a vest.
I'm just
Some
gonna
type
ask.
of actual armor.
Well, I mean, Festus has been playing around with what looks like a hand grenade for the last few minutes, but it hasn't detonated, so you assume that isn't high explosive.
Hey, guys, I gotta get
The
Don't you fool! Give me that.
one of the crates has a high explosive marking on it. You know, the little warning
Hells
triangle.
yeah. Smash that open very violently.
I'm gonna poke around that crate, pop it open, or is it locked?
It's locked with what appears to be a biometric lock. It's
Can
got the same
we
hand
carry
scanner
it?
as you saw on the door.
God damn it, it's worth a shot.
Well, You probably could. Like, it would take 2 of you, and it'd be tiring, laborious work.
It would be
but
reasonable
yes.
that there might be a little trolley lying around with little wheels that we could push it on. No, it's in a forest. Fuck! God!
In the
damn
burned out fucking camp. Kyle, even if there was a trolley, any rubber tires
I
have long
realize
since
that.
melted due to the fact that a fire was
Not to mention
raging.
the forest is lumpy as fuck. Yeah, it's not flat to roll around a trolley. God.
Most forests are indeed not covered in asphalt.
It
so
is
this
an
true.
unfortunate truth, to say the least. All right, well, this was a botched attempt.
No.
I'm not saying you couldn't carry it. Like, 2 of you could carry
There's
it.
goods in here. You need to find a way out.
All right, what's the other box got on it?
We need to find
go.
somebody that's living that is actually, one of the people we came down with.
You're
They
assuming
could probably
that...
get this open.
Well, no, but the majority of them won't have access to this kind of tech. It's going to have to be the command staff, and the odds of them being alive are very low.
2 other boxes. Shut your mouth, Kyle. You ask a question, then you don't let me fucking answer, you bastard. The 2 other boxes have lightning bolt symbols on them with a line drawn across the middle.
Does anyone know what the hell that means? Does that mean lightning?
I was like, is that like shock weapons or energy weapons?
We're just assuming now, aren't we?
Just try to open it.
Alright, well, you rattled the lid violently.
Cute. All right, so let's carry one of the boxes back. Wait, there's 4 of us. I can do math.
There is 4 of you. You can do math.
Okay,
However,
so what
one
we're
of
going
us
to do
should...
is we're going to break down that door to the command center.
How?
Can we find a very large log or a very large rock?
We're gonna ram the fucking... Look, Electo. Well, I love that idea, and I think it's
There's
cool
always
we're
a
going
direct
medieval.
approach, damn it.
I know this was a medieval-themed camp, but you got into the role a little too much.
Well, I mean, you could try and chop down a tree with your hand weapons and lift the log and try and bash it against the door, I suppose.
No. We're not doing that. That's dumb. Battle acto. That isn't gonna work. And that's gonna make a hell... You were complaining about the rock hitting noise? God, we'll be beating on that door before the sun goes down. All right, I'm gonna step outside and look at the position of the sun because I know for a fact that this was a clearing.
Okay, well, you step outside. The sun is clearly past its apex. It's not dark outside by any stretch of the imagination, but you're clearly past midday.
Excellent. All right, so there is a possibility we could drag one of these boxes semi back, and then if it gets too dark, we could just drop the box and say, fuck it, and then run, and then come back for the box when the sun rises. See what I'm saying, guys?
Damn it, we're getting this box open.
We'll just fucking bring the box. That's what we'll bring it back, and then they'll be like, ooh, bombs and stuff. Wait, no, they'll confiscate the box. Never mind. That's a bad idea.
When you come outside, Festus, I ask you, what was inside? Anything of interest?
I'll fill him in on the stuff about the bent guns and how we found a box with explosives.
Do you tell me about the carrying idea?
And then the lightning thing, and then I excitedly explained to you my carrying plan. In detail.
Arch, is it possible for me, or I would try to actually calculate if this would be at all possible while there's still any hint of daylight left, or if it would be late night when we get back to the camp if we try to carry these. Let's see. I'll just try to roll something and you decide if it's possible for me to figure out.
He preemptively rolls and fails. God damn it.
All right. Well, there's about 4 hours trip back to the main village. From the experience you have so far, you would probably be able to make it back now.
Even with the boxes?
Well, you're not entirely sure how the boxes would slow you down, if at all.
Well, I guess we'll see that if some of those...
So let's grab the explosive box and the lightning bolt box. Also, one of you two should wiggle the boxes to make sure they're not bolted to the ground.
Why the fuck would the boxes
Look,
be
Arch,
bolted to the
after
ground?
all the stuff you've thrown at us, I don't know if I can trust these parts.
I haven't thrown anything at you. I've thrown a world with realism at you.
I think Arch has been very
Yes, that was
kind
because the
about
priest
all
thinks
this.
you're a cuck.
You gotta double check. You gotta be paranoid.
Right. What are you gonna do?
I vote grab boxes. What do the rest of the team say?
Damn
I
it,
think we
find a
should
way
try
to
to
get
get
this box
into-
open.
Which is why we should bring it back. We can open it there. There's probably tools.
Tools
We
won't
should
get...
probably not try to get both of the boxes. I think they will slow us too much down. Let's grab the one with the lightning bolt on it, and
Lightning
I
bolt.
really want to grab these
we can
boxes.
just take turns carrying it.
Look, this is obvious a loot drop. We need to grab these boxes.
We should be searching for somebody from the command team to get the main bunker open.
Well, I doubt they're within the... They would see us walking back. They would see us because we're in the clearing. And like Arch said, the camp is burned to the ground. The fact that nobody has come running out of the woods, frantic, like, oh my God, is already something. We've already checked the command bunker when we knocked on it, and nobody seemed to hear, or perhaps nobody is in there. So that door's not opening. We have no idea where anybody is.
Perhaps somebody that was maybe dragged off. Cough!
Cough. If they were dragged off, do you think they were alive? It could have been a corpse.
We could still get their hand.
I was going to say... we
You're
could take the
assuming
hand.
that's like the captain. That's the
Worth a
majority of
try.
the people that were in this camp were probably either serfs or nobles, and maybe an armsman coming in second. The command staff would be the minority. The odds are just against us in that respect.
So
Why do you think you'd need the
I don't
captain's
know, because
hand?
his captain's hand's the best hand. So smooth and silky.
So this guy outside whose burnt body is like torn up, how bad does his hand look?
I love how we just thought of that
that was
now.
actually my other idea.
Why didn't you say something sooner?
I was in the middle of a monologue.
You bend over to lift it up, and it breaks off. So
Well, just put the what's
Jam
left.
it on the biometric scanner.
Gently
Yeah,
put it on the...
Fine. Gently apply it in the right position.
okay, you push the badly charred and burnt hand to the biometric scanner. It scans it, goes beep, but nothing happens.
Try opening it. It beeped in a confirmation.
Open it. Try to open it.
Still
I was
locked,
fucking with
unfortunately.
you. Goddamn.
We'll try his other hand.
Try it.
Okay.
Okay, we're wasting daylight here. Let's.
Oh. You break off another hand and do the same thing. The door beeps, but
I see.
no
So-
effect.
I see
Wait,
Alecto coming out, grabbing a hand, and then I see him getting another arm. And
Goes
I get
back.
confused, and I ask inside, is everything okay in there? What's going on?
We're fine. Just somebody's being a little bit retarded right now.
Try to get this goddamn box open.
All right, before we go, hold that thought before I lose my train of thought here. We could quickly rummage around the camp, see if we can't find a gun, split up, look around the camp. We can easily see each other and keep our eyes peeled, and see if we can't find a weapon or perhaps an intact hand that we can use before we head out. Now's our last chance to do so.
I'm gonna keep my eyes open for a special piece of war gear and a tactical vest of some sort.
Yep, because yep.
Alright, well, roll
The
perception.
gods are with me today. Don't worry, gentlemen.
I'm too
Find
concerned
us
about.
a
Oh,
handful.
yes!
Holy fuck!
I'm trying to get this goddamn box open.
God, no, get out of there, Electo. God damn it.
Yes,
We can pry it open later. We can.
I finally succeeded in a roll.
That's true. You have been failing all day today.
That roll.
Right. Well, Lecto, how do you propose to get the box open?
I'm honestly contemplating whether to shoot it or not.
I was
Bullets
thinking of that too.
ricochet. Just gonna point that out.
Well, it's also coming to think I'd be shooting a high X, so if it does penetrate,
And then blow us up.
yeah.
That's quite a door.
So I'm gonna try to shoot the other one first, like at the locking mechanism.
Well, I'd like to point out
That
that I'm no longer
doesn't
in
work.
the ammo bunker.
Oh
I
shit.
just want to point that out. I'm not inside the ammo bunker. I'm away from it now.
Yeah, same here. I am far away from him.
Either
Yes.
or, a shot would make a lot more noise than fucking banging on the door with a rock.
They were complaining about the rock idea.
Oh, Festus and Naristani are rummaging around in the rubble. That's going to take them an hour or so you may try and bash open the box. It's a big green box that looks to be made out of a fairly solid material, so go ahead. Do you want to shoot
I want to shoot the locking the mechanism on the lightning bolt one.
Why are you killing me?
Watch, we're going to find somebody who can open this later.
Alright, well, you shoot the data scanner. It fizzes at you. That, what in machine language is an almost unmistakable "why," and then dies.
I try to open it now.
This isn't Star Wars. It's not that badly written.
Still locked, unfortunately.
Alright, is there like a bayonet or something from a las rifle in this area that I could like jam in there or like try to pry it in there?
Well, you could grab Natasha, I suppose, and try and leverage it
Trying
open.
not to use first run and Natasha on this.
No, use Natasha. You got to do it for the weapon.
Arch, you dropped out of roll 20.
Yep, I'm disconnecting. Yes, I'll be back in a couple seconds, so yeah. You may try and use the weapon to leverage it open if you wish. Strength feats.
I will beg Natasha's forgiveness for this. And please, I need your help. I'll stroke her one few times just in case. Ooh. I got a 20.
Let's see. Well, you try and bend and break open the thing. Natasha creaks ominously, but doesn't break. The lock, however, remains strong.
God damn it. God damn it. Gonna fuss around with the wires to try to make it short out or something. Jab Natasha in there and twist it around.
You may shove your hand into the into the tangled mess that once was the data port.
Just want to point that out.
Yeah, jabbing Natasha.
Yes,
just
the machete.
twirling around. Just over damn you. Over damn you.
Give us a intelligent roll then, and pray for a 1.
Oh God!
All right. Now, Lecter, I would like to ask you, what do you think the handle of your machete is made out of?
I'm assuming it's probably like wood or leather attached to the metal.
Well, you assume partially correctly, as your skin is currently in contact with metal parts of the machete, which the violent spasms of electricity that shoots up your wrist quickly reminds you.
Alright. Yank the machete out and empty the damn revolver into the frickin' locking mechanism.
There goes all.
Well, you shoot it a bunch more.
Why would you shoot? It's already fizzled.
It doesn't seem to be having much effect, to be entirely honest.
No. We need one of them Ubermensch. One of them Germans. We need some more strength applied to this.
Das Ubermensch, yeah.
We're taking this box.
As I hear Alecto making a lot of noise in there, I enter the armory and see what's going on.
I'm gonna kick it one last time and say,
Alecto.
"Open, damn you!"
Alecto, this is not happening. You're not going to be able to open that box.
The hell I can't. I just need more time. We're taking this box.
Yeah, just fucking. Oh wait, not there.
Well, you do have the unshakable faith trait, so if you believe strongly enough.
We're taking this box and we're gonna get it open somehow. God damn it.
Right, as for Narasani and Festus, you've been rumbling around in the rubble for the last hour. You find a bunch of broken weaponries. You do not manage to stab yourself on any of the pieces of broken metal jutting out of the rubble, which is a good thing. You don't find anything you could find to be particularly useful. You do find some more broken weapons, which you might be able to fix up.
I don't know.
I'll take the broken weaponry with me.
I'll put it on my back, I guess. The ones that aren't sharp and don't stab into my back, preferably.
Okay, well, you've found a couple pieces of broken weaponry that you may bring along.
Good. Can we also carry a box as well?
2 of you may carry 1 box.
So there's 4 of us.
As Kyle enters into the calculator and tries to figure out just how many boxes he
No,
can carry.
Shut up. People watching can see exactly what I'm doing. They know the truth. And it wasn't calculated.
Good to know. Right, well, it's clearly starting to get late now. You've spent how many hours out
It wasn't
now?
just 1 hour.
Only 1 hour, according to you, Arch.
Yes, you spent an hour rummaging through the camp, but how many hours have you spent in total at this
it's
point?
Probably
nine.
6, 8 hours now. 8, 9
7.
Maybe
He said
8-ish, 9.
6 hours when we asked him first. And then when we got to here, he said 1. Count.
So I'd say 8-ish, 9-ish
I
hours
see.
probably.
Did we stop for eating at any point when we
We
went with
ate
the search
and-
party?
Why would we stop? Remember you said we snacked.
They're snacking.
Yes, you
That's good.
snacked. You have also snacked
This is
again
good.
now.
All right. Let's leave.
All right.
Well, we're leaving, but what are we
Take-
carrying? What
take
Grabbing
them
the
box.
boxes.
Which
Take 'em
box?
off.
of them?
I'd say grab the electric one and the explosive one because there's 4 of us. Basic math. 2, 2.
I assume
What happens
if
if
we
something
actually try to carry
attacks us?
both of these boxes, we will not get back while there is still daylight. Although
All
I
right,
don't assume
fine.
we will
All right,
even
let's
get...
just grab one box then.
Or,
Which one?
Or, hear me out.
All right, I'm going to have to shoot you.
We barricade the door, and we
Mm.
stay in the ammo bunker until
kinda-
daylight.
Do we have enough food to last that
Probably
long?
not.
Well, let's ask Arch, what's our inventory? Do we have enough food to do that? Or is that even feasible? Let me say that.
Yes,
Do we have enough food?
you could survive through the night on the sausages you
And
have
that
brought.
dried bread.
I see Nar and Festus
Wait,
discussing
hold
this.
on. Hold
No,
that
no.
thot. Xanatov, come on. Hear me
No,
out.
this is not a
Does
good
the
idea.
door... No, I caress Xanatov's cheek. Does the door work? If the door works and is lockable, I'll think about it.
If the door is lockable, then how do we
Okay.
unlock it? It probably uses bio scans on both sides.
Well, I'd hope you could open it from the inside without a bioscanner. All right, lock.
What
There's
door?
no door. Okay, fuck it. Nope, let's go.
Mhm.
Taking my busted electric box with me.
I'll help carry it.
I'll keep my guns at the ready and take back.
Okay, go. Go.
Carry the box, the one electric box, and take shifts carrying it as fast as we can. Get back to the village.
Okay.
Carrying the box was not my idea. I'll keep guard.
Okay, so you're just not going to help
Festus
the
and
group?
Electo is carrying.
I'll make
the box.
note of that. Special bullets saved for you for later.
No, she's giving up her pick of the weapons inside then. Yeah.
Ha! Good one.
Let's double time this and try to get back to the village as fast as
That's
we
a good
humanly
idea.
can.
Aye,
Even
Cap.
if we have to strain ourselves.
Even if you have to strain yourselves. Well, carrying the fuck off box is it is going to cause strain, so do not
My
worry on
back.
this account.
Alright.
Roll damage for Kyle. Is he crippled for life?
Not the ankle.
Uh,
Flashback.
this is still daylight for like 3 hours, right? Or estimated 3
Well-
hours, maybe.
You start moving out with the one box between you. Which box,
The
by the way?
electric one. The one that frickin' Kitty Cat or Electo shot.
Wait,
Busted
why would
lock
we
one.
take that one when we can take the explosive box?
Because I'm
Try
determined
to
to get this one open.
Look, you weren't going to help carry, so you don't get a pick anymore.
I'm determined to get this
Fine.
one open. I have resolved that it's going to get opened one way or the other.
That's quite admirable.
All right. Well, you grab it between yourselves and you run with the box. How are you carrying it? Like just 2 guys carrying it, 2 guys covering? Or...
I'd say that's the plan,
Yeah,
right?
kind of like moving like a couch, I
Every face
guess.
forward, one carrying it in the
Yep.
back of their
And-
hands, one following.
Yep, hands are
carrying it
backwards,
normally.
so they're walking forward because that way they can see where they're going. Yep.
Unless it has handles. Does it have handles?
That'd be very convenient.
It does
How
have
convenient.
handles.
All right.
Yeah, just take it by the handles, one on each side. There you go.
Like a normal fucking person would carry it.
Because it's a normal fucking box designed to
Yeah,
be carried.
well, clearly it has handles for a reason.
Right, well, you've been moving for about an hour. It is getting very dark at this point.
I'm clenching right hard right now.
Does
we
anybody have a torch?
We must. I hope we have it.
This is the part where
But I do know we have the flare gun.
I have the flare gun.
Yes.
Who wants to take over my box
You do
shift?
have flare gun.
So just ignite a flare and use it as a... Wait, no, it's not. He said it's getting dark. It's not dark. Difference.
Not
Does
dark,
anybody
right?
have a flare?
Difference.
Does anybody have a torch?
Nobody has a torch in their inventory because nobody writes shit down. That's the thing.
Look, I wrote everything I grabbed ever. Guns
true.
make
It is.
flashes.
Well, you are in a forest, so...
Do we have anything to light anything on fire with? That's just the question.
Well, you take 2 sticks and rub them together and hope it fucking ignites.
No,
Like
this
a-
will take way too long.
Exactly. You better hope the wood's dry.
Well, we carry on as long as there's any hint of daylight, and when it turns to darker, we should probably use the flares to
and then just hold it
illuminate
and
the
then
area.
light the way.
Use the flares to burn down the forest. Good idea.
Alright.
No,
No,
we're not gonna shoot
no.
the flares. We're just gonna.
You just ignite a flare like you normally would, and then you just use it away.
I don't think you guys know how a flare gun
Okay.
works.
No, but I know how a flare works.
No, a flare gun uses different
Let's not
things.
discuss this among ourselves and ask
Yeah,
Arch, is it
let's keep
possible to do the
going.
thing we were thinking about doing, or is it not?
For a limited amount of time, yes. You have 12 flares. It would provide some illumination, but...
It takes about 4 hours to get back. Let's assume how long the flares last.
You've been going for
wait,
1 hour.
pause.
It's getting dark.
We lost Electo. He said one
It's
sec,
coming back.
Discord froze. So just make
Okay.
note of everything we say at this point. So let's just keep on with that conversation. So what was that about the flares?
You could certainly light up at least a limited area doing this, but it wouldn't be enough to get you all the way back.
So we might have to ditch the box.
You've been going for an hour. You've got at least 3 hours left.
Well,
Well, the box is
light
going to be an hour.
really no
closer.
problem for me. I can see without light, without problem. So
Well,
my other friends, they will stumble along the forest.
we could perhaps just make a campfire. It says in the or wait, no. Do you recall, because you were the one who read them, do you recall whether or not those things won't attack campfire? Because like wolves on a normal planet, they would not, they generally stay away from light or campfires and things like that they might be afraid of.
The one thing I wrote down was that the big one, he was attracted but afraid of the light of man or something. So he wanted to destroy man to not have lights.
So perhaps actually igniting a fire would
might-
actually cause them
it
to
would-
attack.
It's fearful of the light of man, but it might actually get them to attack, yes. It might
Hmm.
be.
So what we could do is perhaps
Possible
we could
fit.
just make camp in the dark while it's getting dark and then just go to sleep, cover ourselves up with leaves. That's an option.
I explained.
Arch is laughing and now I'm actually fucking cringing. Never mind.
No, as I explained, I can see without eyes, so I will be able to guide you people.
So let's
Just
hold
maybe
hands.
we'd have to actually drop the box at some point. This is not good, but we
No.
might have to.
We're not dropping the box. We've carried it this far.
He's
Well,
got a point.
Then let's keep moving.
we keep moving.
We keep moving.
Okay.
I'll
You keep going for another hour with the psyker leader, so you don't trip over shit and die and, break your ankles.
God, don't say that.
After another hour, it has gotten completely dark.
Much
not good.
scariness.
now is the
I'm in a
time to
panic.
use the flares. I just say to the group,
Indeed.
Somebody
Let me
else
out.
take over.
Toss a flare over.
Take over my box shift. I gotta
Wait,
start
Xanatov's
firing
got to lead.
flares.
Oh, no, that's right. Hey, he's got a flare. Wait, okay.
I can lead with the flare,
Yeah, I was
If
going to say.
possible.
All
Do you want the flare gun and the flares? Okay.
right, make sure you transfer that stuff, lads. so we can keep track of everything.
Stovepipe and 20 flares.
Write that down, Zanny.
Sure.
My new nickname for you is now Zanny.
No, there's no
Sorry.
nicknames.
Oh, God. How about Toby?
Okay. The flares you have will last you for maybe half an hour
That's half an hour.
of continuous light.
Better than nothing, I assume.
So while we stop the transfer, I'm also going to reload the revolver that I neglected to reload.
That would be a good idea.
Okay. You proceed using the
All right,
flares.
before we proceed, I'm just going to do a quick perception check and see if I can hear anything.
Although, as Festus mentioned this, I will also start using, just to be sure,
What do I hear with my bad
Because-
ears?
we are 3 hours away from the camp now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And
roundabouts.
then I will use my second essence ability now and try to scout the area of possible dangers.
I just noticed he's fucking looking like he's constipated again.
Okay.
Degree of
Well,
success, at least.
first up, Kyle listens. The night is dark and
Oh,
full
God.
of terrors, is what you hear coming from the darkness, but otherwise you don't really spot anything particularly interesting. But that is a good perception test, so we can use that going forward while you stumble through the woods trying
You
not
don't
to break
sound
your
like you're
face.
happy about that rule.
As for you, Xanatov, you do detect some general life nearby. Again, there's what appears to be a pig ruffling off in the bush somewhere. There's some squirrels, birds, nothing being particularly dangerous. There's a particularly ugly raccoon hiding over by a tree, but beyond that, it doesn't seem to be anything threatening.
Probably a
Raccoon.
walrus.
Might this be the same raccoon that danced along the last time we ventured out in the forest? Possible.
The one that sang Colors of the Wind with
Yes,
Sergeant, you
that
know?
one.
This
Yes.
particular raccoon. Yeah.
It might very well be.
I'm trying to guide these people. Should I go running off to find a raccoon? This is the question. How far is it from us?
It's relatively close. It's within range of your psychic dominance, if that's what you're asking.
Just as I noticed this raccoon, I will try to dominate it with my newfound skill of Beastmaster.
Okay, that's an opposed willpower roll, so roll.
Holy
Wow.
fuck.
Holy fuck.
Wow.
Okay, let's see if I roll a 1 as well. No, the raccoon is your butt buddy for life.
We're really
Oh.
doing this.
Somehow, you guys notice I start concentrating, and I concentrate really hard, and I say some mumbo jumbo. It doesn't really sound like much. And for some reason, a raccoon is suddenly climbing up on my back.
It's a bit...
Yes, out of the darkness comes this majestic creature.
Oh my! And for some reason,
Dear
I just let
Emperor.
it climb on my back. And
What
that's
the
where it-
fuck is going on here?
It climbs up to your shoulder and gives Kyle the bad eye, then snuggles up
I don't
closely.
like this raccoon
Does it
very
smell?
much.
It seems like it smells.
It looks like it smells.
Yes. It is a wild animal that has been shitting itself in the woods for the last 15 years of its life, so
Wow,
yes,
that's
it
the
does.
last raccoon.
This is a wonderful creature.
It's old and it stinks.
I pet it a little bit, and I continue to guide the party as well as I can in the dark. Do I have to roll for that as well? Maybe.
Oh no, you can just see,
true.
basically. So for you, it would just be like traveling
All right,
during
I'm
daylight.
sorry,
time.
but this freaks me out, Xanatub. What the fuck is going on here? Why is there a raccoon on your shoulder?
Huh?
Don't question it. We can eat it later.
I'm not sure. I look puzzled at Festus, and, well, is that normal?
Oh,
I'm controlling this creature. It will help us.
How the fuck are you controlling that creature?
So, I'll talk
Is
to
there
you
something
about it
haven't
later.
told us?
This is not the time. This is not the time, Festus.
You may have a
Try
point.
to calm you down, and
Roll
it's all
for it.
possible. It's all normal. You don't have
This
to
is
worry
quite
about it.
unnormal for me. There's a goddamn raccoon on your fucking shoulder. Not only that, but it gave me the snake eye.
Oh,
I can't see how you could object to the presence of this
I
majestic
can't see how I
creature.
cannot be baffled by this whole fucking...
do
This
not worry
raccoon
about this.
came out of the dark, ran
It
up on
came
my
to
shoulder,
guide us to safety.
looked
That is
at
all you
me,
need to know.
and then fucking you pet it, and then they're like, okay, everyone else is okay with this.
Other priorities
It's quite
at the
fine.
moment.
It's not uncommon for people on my world to have domesticated forest animals.
Domesticated.
This only seems.
Do you see the
surprising.
flaw in your own statement? Domesticated. This thing is the wild raccoon that came out of the darkness, as if from...
No, you're
I
assuming
tried to
it
set an
is.
example for Festus and let Festus here, pet it. You can
No,
see how
no.
domesticated it is.
It's rabid. It could have rabies or some unknown disease. I'm not touching that thing. Not only that, but it smells.
The raccoon looks at Festus as if he's a cut of prime beef.
Oh, good God. I'm gonna
Licks its lip.
maybe I should
angrily.
ready my revolver. Your little friend's gonna have to go. I'm sorry.
I tell it, I command it to go lick Festus.
That's
Lick him in
Right.
the face.
quite unsettling.
Well, a slight sidetrack this is, but the creature launches itself like a furry missile directly at Festus's face.
I
Roll for
panic.
damage.
Calm
my
down, Festus.
This isn't making me feel
30 seconds of wild licking
No.
later, and
Do you trust me, Festus?
whatever inhibitions Festus 1 had has long since gone.
fine. I guess I'm okay with the fucking raccoon now.
It's good.
There's no problems in the galaxy that cannot be overcome with a little bit of
Oh
time.
God.
Agreed.
Oh shit. Okay, moving on.
Let's
Move, move,
continue
move.
on into back to the village
Right.
if we can.
Right, majestic creature notwithstanding, you continue on your journey for another 30 odd minutes until you start running out of flares.
Oh God damn.
That is true.
At this point, Xanatov is the one leading you, and along with the raccoon, who can also, quite luckily, see in the dark.
It's true. I try to have him help elect the one moving in the front of the box. Who is moving in the front of the box? Festus? Is that you moving in?
I assumed it was me,
At the front
but
of the
never
box.
really declared.
I'm in the back.
I thought we would just have like a water cooler
Alright,
kind of
Okay,
thing. Like,
I'm
Yeah,
I'm
guiding-
also
yeah.
thinking that too, because we had handles.
Okay. Well, I'll guide the one in the front of the box, and I'll have the raccoon try to guide Nar.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, the raccoon settles comfortably on top of Narastani's head and gazes off into the middle distance.
I don't know how that's gonna help her
I'm
fucking
okay
find her
with
way.
this.
Okay.
I'll try echolocating for you. I'm sure it will work out.
After another while, the raccoon seems to have sensed something. It communicates this by violently rubbing its tush against your head, which draws your attention to what appears to be a fire going off in the distance.
Do we assume this might be the village, or is this something else? Some different direction?
All right, let's run to it.
God damn it, calm down, you son of a crazy motherfucker.
head toward light. Light
No.
is good.
Bad, light bad. Bane of
Like-
monsters' existence is light.
Exactly. All the more reason to head toward it.
It looks like a bonfire or fire.
It's
In the forest?
clearly a trap, but this time
Yeah.
I can use my dodge ability to get out of it.
That's what you said
Ah.
last time.
It looks like a big old fire, basically.
This is dangerous.
All right, let's go look at it. I've
What?
been convinced.
Well, before we go look at it, I try to use my second essence again and try to
Ping.
think or see if this creature is, or there's people there or creatures there at all, I guess. Once again, I turn my powers on, but oh no.
Apparently they took you off.
You've got fate.
Alright.
Try to see.
Well, the raccoon, once again, starts violently vibrating on top of Narastani's head, The violent butt vibrations that slowly but surely travel their way down your spine gives you just enough warning as out of the darkness lumbers 4 creatures.
Oh my god. We're
Turn
gonna die.
dark.
Oh no, it's a hexagon game now.
There we are. Why is Hillary here?
No!
No.
Arch, I hate you! I thought we talked about this.
Yeah, and I said, give me a fucking picture, and you went,
no,
bitch. You did not, you lying
You're
son of a
twisting
bitch.
it. Oh, god damn
What does
it.
this creature look like?
They look like dead people. Actually, they look drained, as if they've starved to death. They're weak looking almost. You know, like a corpse found on a mountain. They seem like they've been dried out.
Shoot it in the head.
Dropping the box, sorry. Sorry.
It's probably time for rolling initiative, I guess.
There might indeed be time for rolling initiative. I mean, you can try to talk to them if you wish.
Do they? Of course, I could try.
Shooting first, questions.
Do they look hostile?
Let's just shoot questions at them.
Hey, how you doing?
Well,
I try. Let me just do a perception roll as well.
I get to go before his
The last
answer.
one is the perception roll. I'm already paranoid about Walrus following us.
Look, you're just fucking losing your mind right now.
I am. Whatever. Do they
I got
look
this.
hostile?
they
I
look
look
like
like
zombies.
They're hostile.
Run past
That's what
him.
I thought.
Head for the fire.
Although,
No,
Yes, it has
engage
been
them.
Right, I have to admit, I didn't actually imagine you fuckers would start carrying these boxes through
Box,
the wilderness,
correction.
so I didn't get a box symbol, so instead, let me just see here. I'll have the box be represented by, what have I got already
We
uploaded?
know what it is, Arch. You know what you want to use.
Here, I found I found another tool off the internet that can represent the box. There we are.
Fuck is that? Where's the zoomy zoom?
hold Alt in and
I found it.
scroll.
Huh? It looks familiar.
I've seen this before.
So you said this was a tool? I just want to get that statement correct. You said it was a tool.
It's an inanimate object, okay? It's just a statue. Don't read too
This is a
deep into
tool.
it.
Okay, we are using a tool that looks slightly familiar. Let's just zoom in for the audience.
Did I actually not notice them before they got like
see what this tool is?
20 meters
See-
in front of us?
Yes, they give off no heat, no body temperature, no sign, and you see essentially by reading the ethereal flows of the universe around you, and these things, they don't have a soul.
My God,
Well,
I don't know.
Just
that
like
is
me.
bad. Well, I say to the group, there are prepare for combat.
I'm already
Yes,
shooting.
No, you're
Yep,
not.
we
We haven't even
probably
shot
are.
yet if you're shooting, you silly...
Yeah,
Okay, where's your shooty bits?
they're in my hands.
Fucking thought.
I have my revolver.
Liar, pan's on fire.
Alright, let's start setting up a turn order then, I suppose.
Probably be a good idea.
How the fuck did this goddamn tool work again?
Right-click a token and choose Add a Turn. You can also use the shortcut Control U to quickly add groups.
Doesn't it usually just make videos and complain?
Bip, bip, bip. Yes,
You
it
can also
does usually
give
do
us
that as well.
control over our particular tokens.
He doesn't.
I could,
He never does
but
that.
God damn all of you for that. Right,
Oh, it doesn't matter.
has everyone rolled initiative? You have two rolls.
70. It's mine.
His last roll was a perception test.
Yep, to
His
look at the
first roll was
zombies.
his initiative.
Alright. I'll just list up the initiative order here then.
Don't draw. It pisses off Arch.
Oh, God.
Found out many a time.
It won't just piss off Arch. It pisses off any GM in history.
Smiley faces are the best.
And just for that, Kyle's initiative is increased by 6.
I was informing them not to do it. I was doing you a favor, and this pay me. Ouchies. Much pain.
Right. I wish it would act automatically then fix up the turnover for me so I didn't have to then move everyone around, but of course that would be too much to fucking ask.
There should be ways to do it, but I have not learned this program or website.
Let's see. Is that about correct?
What difference at this point does it make?
Right, okay. The first turn does indeed go to Alexis.
Sweet.
Oh, lucky
Actually,
bastard.
depending on how far away it is.
Wait, I just like to
The
point out a
problem
slight
is,
flaw.
you do not see anything, and we're out of flares.
I know, but
What are you talking about? I have a raccoon humping my head that guides my weaponry.
I would like to point out that it was Meowzilla and I that were carrying the box.
This is true.
So that would make me and, yep. Okay.
There we go. Right, well, at this point you have very limited visibility. You can see about 4 meters to any direction and accurately, attack things. So I will reveal more as you move, but at the moment your vision range is round about 4 meters.
Okay. One thing. Do you have free actions during other people's turn? Can I just say something? Right?
You'll have to wait till your turn to do that, unless you're just saying something.
I tell the group, let's head towards the fire. We'll be able to fight them there.
Wait a minute.
That's what I say.
All right.
Is this guy close enough that I can see him? Because you said he stumbled out into our vision, right?
Yes, everything that is currently illuminated, you can see, while the stuff in the darkness, you can,
Alright, I'm going to take I'm actually going to close the distance and try to get into close combat with him.
Be brave, Alexis. Be brave.
I'm better at close combat than I am at shooting.
All right. I'll take your word on it.
You may take a half move as a half action.
Okay. And then I just want to swing at it a few times and try to kill it.
You may even try to charge
Yeah,
it,
let's do that.
since you're very close.
Let me just check.
I would like to point out it's
toughness or armor from charging arch.
There's a bonus
But
to
it's
Yeah,
your
I'm gonna
minus from
charge
charging
at it.
afterwards. I'm just thinking Pathfinder rules. This is why I'm thinking.
Don't say
Asking.
that.
No, there's probably a penalty for charging, honestly.
In Pathfinder, you get a minus for charging, but you also get a bonus to hit.
Well, at this range, she can just charge it. So, which one are you charging? Point with the meter thingy.
How the hell do I use that thingy?
You just click and drag. Click on the tile and then drag it to the one you want to go to. Like
Well, the one just directly in front of me.
that. There you go.
All right. Well, roll to hit.
Please, let this work. Fuck!
You've got fate. You've got...
Right.
Oh yeah,
Well,
I'm gonna use
you
my fate
avoided
point.
bapping yourself on the head. Okay.
Fuck!
I kind of don't regret saying that, though. That's
All right.
Oh my God.
Well, you fuck it up.
Ah, shit. Okay.
Indeed, you fuck it up rather badly.
You've got...
Was just like me and my perception roll earlier.
You can use multiple fates, right,
Right.
Arch? Or is that not a thing? I just wanted to find that real quick.
You can use multiple fates.
Bird.
Have you listed your fate points? You haven't actually listed your fucking
I
fate points,
I
have
have.
you?
got 3, don't I?
No.
Don't look at mine. Don't we all get 4? Didn't we establish that?
Well, where is your fate points listed?
We never established how many fate points we've gotten. Because I don't have them listed either, actually.
I have them listed.
I do. I got
Because I did my
Just
due
do
diligence
shit.
and actually fucking roll.
The people who have done their
I've
stuff
critically
have fate
failed
points.
this RP.
I have 4 fate points, and
Is
I
it 4
used
or
one.
3? I'm not
It's
sure.
4. It's 4 fate points.
She's a death worlder. She can only have 2 or 3.
But there might be rules that change that. The hive surrounded.
Not that I've read.
Isn't
Alright,
there?
so 3. Got it.
You roll that shit, man. That's how I ended
Let's
up with
just
2.
let's just say it like this. For this round, you have
Because
0.
you didn't write them down. Fair enough.
And afterwards, you both have 2.
Okay. God damn it! I can't believe I didn't write fates down.
I can't
I
believe
kind of
that
want to cut
either.
myself a little bit.
I kind of want to cut you a little bit
You
too.
always do, though.
All right, then.
Right, well, next turn, it is Electo.
Let's be a little more conservative because I don't want to leave my box yet. I'm gonna try to pow.
Okay, I'll hold on to the box to the best of my abilities.
Alright, which one are you shooting at?
One in front of me. No kidding.
That one.
Okay.
And I'm also
Alright.
going to
Roll to hit.
I'm gonna try to kneecap the son of a bitch so I can wander away with my box too.
Alright, go for it.
That actually did.
Alright,
Weapon
well,
doesn't it?
All right, you guys absorb all the
Yep.
bad rolls, please.
the weapon is indeed jammed.
Well, shit. So there's no second.
You have 2 fate points, which you haven't used any, so that is a
Sure,
possibility.
fine. We'll use
Or-
a fate. Better.
53. Your ballistic skill is 38, however.
Yeah, not quite enough. And then
Yes,
that was first attack, so
that
yeah,
misses.
second attack. There we go. Nope. Okay. I just pow.
Right. Just pow. Adjust your ammunition to show that you've used 2 bullets, please, and then continue.
Just double check.
Right. The husk creature in front of Narstani is next, and since you so massively fumbled that previous attack, it gets a bonus.
Of course it does.
Pardon.
And it hits. It's currently grappling you. Roll a strength roll, 1d100. Okay.
My strength
It
is
tries to
52.
push you. It tries to push you into the darkness behind you, but you're stronger than it, and it can't push you. You're deadlocked.
Woo!
Right, Festus, it is your turn.
Roger. I'm gonna draw with my free hand. I'm gonna draw and I'm gonna shoot at the zombie directly in front of me. Going right there.
Okay. Go ahead.
100. My ballistic skill is 60. Fuck.
Not quite.
Only one shot around, huh?
Yes, because you just draw it. Drew
Okay.
it too.
Well, I'm gonna eat that.
Alright. Another one of the husks lumbers out and goes for Xanatov and tries to wrestle you. Do a strength roll, unless you've got dodge or
I
something.
have dodge. Then I guess I use
Okay,
dodge.
you wanna use it?
I want to use dodge.
Alright.
Just a D100 there as well.
Yep, D100. You fail.
Should I? I'll use a fate point. Because every
Alright.
time we do that, I'll end up good, right? Yep.
Yes, you managed to get out of the way. You easily sidestep the creature, and you'll get a bonus to attacking it next turn. Right, it's your turn now, so you can move, or attack, or do whatever.
Okay. I read on the Beastmaster thingy, controlling the beast is a reactionary thing. Does that count as a half action, or is it a free action, basically?
It counts as a half action.
Okay. Would mo-
I'll warn you now, your raccoon has very limited combat
Yes, I know.
capabilities.
Authorize.
Let's see. Moving in this game, does it trigger a attack of opportunity, or do I know this?
Yes, it does, but you're currently flanking it. You're behind it right now. It can only do an attack of opportunity in front of it, like
Okay.
here.
Because I can actually see well in this area. I don't see any more dangers lurking around the area, right?
Now, you can see the terrain, but these things, they're almost impossible for you to spot.
Okay.
So, you can't spot them really at distances.
Okay. Well, if I will not get fucked over, I will move... how much can I move for half movement or half an action?
What's your agility bonus?
It is 30.
Okay, so 3. Half move is 3 meters, full move is 6 meters.
And I do a half move for 3 meters, right to the east.
Alright, that's that.
And from there, how far is it to this? It's 4 meters, or is that more? That's 4 meters, right?
That's 4 meters. You measure from your character to the
Okay.
target.
Then I try to use a... Is that a half an action? It should be a half an action to Psychic Scream, I think.
It's an attack, so yeah, we'll count as half an action.
And then I do the weakest type of unfettered. What is it called?
Fetid is the weakest.
Okay. And I do that one with Psychic Scream. Let's see. Do I have all the thingies? I have the Psychic Scream. That did nothing. This is the wrong one, apparently. That's the damage, and I also, of course, has to do a willpower roll. That's the willpower roll.
Alright, oh, you hit it, definitely.
There's some -1 on the damage, just so you know, because of the unfettered.
Okay, I'll roll for damage again, because I'll use the one you do after you actually roll to hit the target.
Okay. -1.
Alright. Well, you send the creature staggering. You've obviously hit it pretty hard, but it's not dead.
This is not good. Should be stunned as well. This ignores armor. The target must pass a toughness test with a penalty of 5 times the Psyker's effective psi rating, or be stunned for 1 round, plus a number of rounds additional equal to the degrees of failure.
Yes, it is not stunned.
Good to know. This is bad. Well, that's my turn.
Okay, the 2 other husks move in towards the crates, basically. They're in close combat with you, Festus. Do you have dodge?
I do not have dodge.
Alright, in that case, give me 2 D100 rolls for strength tests.
2... Well, one's good at least. The other, not so much.
Right. The one to the north of you successfully grapples you. It's trying to drag you away. Another strength test.
Yeah, nope.
But it doesn't manage to.
Okay. Well, I'm rolling against it.
Now, for this, it's the higher.
I was thinking of this completely differently.
Right, it's Narastani's turn.
Woo! Let's continue beating on this thing. Gross.
Alright. Roll to hit. 45. That's a hit.
Alright, and then roll for damage.
Roll damage.
Still D100, right?
No.
What is it for... Oh, wait, no, I'm using a blade.
Yes, you're
D10.
using a spear. 1d10. Right, okay. You've dealt damage to it. It's not dead, however. You may attack again.
Woo!
That's another hit. Roll for damage. Okay. Well, you push the creature over. Now roll for location.
Which one is that?
That's a 1d100.
Okay.
See, that's a 4. You hit, let's see. That's a head wound.
Cool.
Yeah. You rush at the creature, and you impale it straight through the head with your spear, pushing it over into the ground, and is bearing your whole weight of you and the spear down into it, crushing its skull against the ground. It is most definitively dead.
That's how it's done.
Way to go.
Electo, your turn.
Damn box go. And I will pull out Natasha and ask her forgiveness. And I will charge at the one. That one's grabbing Kyle, right?
Yep.
We'll charge at that one.
Okay, roll to hit. 56. What's your weapon
40,
skill?
not
Not
quite.
good enough.
Full action, right? Or is it
Not
half?
quite.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a full action, because it's a move plus an attack.
That's it for me.
Festus, your
I
turn.
assume
You are currently grappling the
my
zombie,
only action is
so...
to try to wrestle myself free. Oh, that's...
Yes, strength test to see if you can
Alright.
get 3. Not only can you not get free,
Jesus.
but the zombie manages to bowl you over to the ground.
Fuck. Well, I'm in a bit of a panic.
It bites at you, and it successfully managed to sink its rotten teeth into your
Does a
shoulder.
leather poncho do anything? Is the real question.
Yes, it does. You take 6 damage, so detract, your toughness bonus and your poncho from
Toughness is 25. Right, yep. And then poncho, where's the poncho? Is +1 armor. So what is that?
3 toughness.
3 toughness, so I take
Yep,
3
that's-
damage.
that. Yes.
And I have 7 health. Okay. Or wounds is what it's called. Okay. I assume that's my only move I can
Yeah.
make.
Yes, I just critted for that zombie strength test, so...
Well, that's what the crit is? Sheesh.
Yeah, it won, and it won badly, basically.
Oh, God. Okay.
Okay. They continue to pile onto poor little
God
Festus.
dang. This is the end for me.
Isn't me before them? Or
Nope, this one's before you. This one also throws itself onto the pile of Festus and the previous zombie, and bites for your arm, but it doesn't get a hold of you and does no damage.
Oh, God.
Now it's your turn,
okay.
Zanto.
I'll continue blasting the one I already hit. Let's see. Still using unfettered,
Alright.
so I don't endanger my teammates. First the hit. I'm not sure I need to roll damage, but let's roll damage because it's in one thing.
Is that an opposed willpower, or is it just
This
willpower?
one, it's just willpower. So I
Just
was
willpower.
10.
So you missed,
so that-
basically.
I needed 10 more.
Yeah, it fizzles out and has
Do
no
I get
effect.
2 attacks with even psychic powers?
Only one with each psychic power each turn, but you could shoot at it if you've got
I
a
do not have
revolver.
anything of such. Nope.
Okay.
I could ask the beast to do something, but there's nothing I could really make it do that would make sense. So, no. This is my turn. I think I'll... Do I move? I move. I'll move 1 step up, basically over here.
Alright.
Then I'm done.
Alright. The 2 zombies remaining, the one that's already on top of Festus, and the other one who's standing throws himself on top
My
of Festus.
God. What a fucking pile.
And they both hit. Okay, you're getting unlucky
I'm gonna
today.
die.
The one grabs a hold of your sides and tries to sink its teeth directly into your soft, squishy liver area.
That's painful.
But its rotten teeth break apart as it tries to bite down.
Well,
and
that
does
one's
no
harmless
damage.
now. It's got gums.
The second one
Oh boy, here it comes.
goes for your body as well. It tries to dig its teeth down into your abdomen, trying to rip open your guts. It does a further 7 damage.
Oh my, I'm in
Minus
7?
3, so 4 damage.
Oh, 4 damage. That's 7. I'm taking crits now.
Let's see, Festus.
7 wounds, 7 damage.
7. Holy fuck, you have 7 wounds total. You are a terrible player.
You just wanted to say that. You just wanted to say that. You already knew that as the first part.
I did, but there you go. Narastani, it is your turn.
Okay, so I have to get 4 meters over, so if I'm 4 meters, I can attack him, right?
Your agility is what? Your agility is 50.
Yes.
That's pretty damn good. You have a half movement speed of 5 meters and a full move of 10 meters.
Oh, so I can do a half.
So, yeah, you could in fact charge that.
Yeah, I'm going to charge him.
Alright. Roll to hit.
Acha! Damn it.
Yep.
And
Fate is just saying I'm gonna die.
Ooh, speaking of fate,
Could use our fate points to help you.
I'd
I am
say
going to.
okay. I was gonna say, but at this point, you guys are getting low on fates, and who knows what else is out there.
That's true.
yes,
I'll let you die.
you don't have any fate because you fucked up earlier.
Wait,
so you don't have,
I thought you
ain't got
just
nothing.
specified you can't use fate the initial turn. You never specified if you could use it later, but I assume that's what you just did by now.
No, this is the punishment. You don't get the fate
Oh,
specific.
charge. Do I get to make a second attack or just that one?
And now that's
Okay.
a full move.
Right too.
Didn't you use a fate point? Or
Right.
No, I'm not going to.
No.
She can't. She
Have
doesn't
no
have
fate.
any.
That too. I don't have any faith.
Electo.
Asha, Emperor, don't fail me now. Whack that.
Bash, bash. Roll to hit.
It's okay. Hillary deserves to die at least.
That is a miss, I believe.
Try
Roll
it again. That works.
37. That is by a hair. You hit it. Roll for damage.
Womp womp. Only 3.
Womp womp indeed. Let's see, what's your weapon? It's Natasha. 1d8 rending, actually.
Oh. Oops. My bad.
Roll
My
again.
bad. Oh,
And the gods punish you for it. Well, you leave a nice solid cut in it. But it's definitely not dead, unfortunately. Right, Festus.
Well, it's the end for me. Too bad I don't have a grenade, but that's too close to everyone else.
Oh yeah, just kill all of us. Good job.
No, I'm just saying.
Just pull the fucking pin.
I mean, it would be one way to go. It'd be the way I wish I could go. Oh well. Well, I guess the only thing I can really do is fucking wiggle and scream, and that's the roll against them.
Roll for strength.
Burned
God
up.
damn it.
Oh.
That is a critical fail.
This is death.
That is pretty fucking bad, yeah.
I'd say you guys just run.
Right, one zombie tries to attack you. It sinks its teeth into your leg, but again, it can't get proper purchase and does no damage. Zanitov.
Zanitov.
Drop again?
It's your
Oh.
turn.
I just
Yes.
noticed. Electo said he had a crisis? What?
Yep. Well, we'll continue until
Right.
his
Yeah.
turn again, then it will be right.
Well, I think... Is there any of the zombies that I can see have a better grip on Festus than the others?
Well, they're all three pretty much lying on top of him at this
Well,
point.
I
so-
think I'll continue with the one I actually hit, because getting one off is good. So I'll do that.
Alright. Willpower.
whoop. And that's hit.
That's a hit.
And
Hashtag
-1.
fucking-
So 4.
Right. Well, your Psychic Scream lashes out at him and hits him square in the side, tearing open the zombie's side. You simply split the creature nigh on in two, showering poor Festus with a bunch of naughty, nasty zombie intestines and leaving the creature very, very dead.
This is good. And in an act of desperation, I try to have my raccoon try biting one of the zombies in the head, or I just say command him to attack. Let's see, the one right next to Nar, so we can jump from her shoulder over to the zombie.
All right.
What kind of roll would that even be? That's the question.
Well, willpower.
Sure.
Okay. The raccoon resists your attempt. Instead, it looks down upon Festus, points, laughs its little ass off, and stays precisely where it is.
Go
Even
figure.
though it was 2 degrees of
Roll on
success,
my
wasn't good
head.
enough. Ugh.
The poor little raccoon is basically sitting there going like, jump over to a zombie and sink my teeth in his head or laugh at Kyle's misery.
We did roll on the post willpower, right?
Raccoons could laugh, but
Okay.
Yes, opposed willpower.
Well, then is all is well. This is bad. Well, I done my turn. I shot and tried to command my mighty beast.
mighty.
It tried its best.
The two creatures once again set in feasting on Kyle's soft, squishy northern
God
flesh.
damn.
They're tearing and ripping and clawing at you and trying to bite you wherever you are. They can, but you fight back ferociously, trying to desperately to keep their rotting teeth and dirty claws from raking you open, and you do manage to successfly. Neither of them hit
Jesus
you.
Christ, talk about a horrifying experience, or a death process.
Right, Naristani.
Woo!
Your turn.
Swing!
48. Your weapon skill is 50. You hit. Roll
Alright.
for damage.
Boop.
That's 5. Okay, it's not dead yet.
Alright, let's do that again. Holy shit!
You miss.
Did you hit the other guy?
Whoopsie daisy.
It's not a critical failure, at least.
Oh, no, wait, nope, it's not. Is it? What's the number for critical failures again? I can't remember.
95
95. Okay.
and above.
95 and above.
So nothing overly horrible happened. Unfortunately, it does look like Electo has been dragged away by something. Now, real life, not game.
Oh, okay. I was like, what?
What happened?
Like a creature just rolled its way in, like, bitch, you're mine, and drags him away.
Well, for the moment, I'd say the situation is relatively simple. I think we assume Electo bashes with stick.
Well, you never know. Electo is a bad, shit, crazy mofo. You never know what he's gonna do. Shoots me in the head to spare me pain.
He'll hit this
This is
creature
true.
as hard as he can, again and again.
Oh my god. Is it me or is every time there's a situation and I nearly die? I think I am gonna die though.
Right. Festus, why don't you roll to hit for Electo?
Is that okay?
Sure.
The GM
Okay,
says
Well,
so.
we don't know if he's going to get back, and at the moment, there's not
Oh,
really a
good
whole lot
job.
else he'll do.
Look,
so-
I've had bad rolls lately. It's not fair to pin it on me, but yeah, it
Use
is
his
what it
big
is.
roll.
I can't determine.
Your life depends on
You
this.
have another hit.
Do another one.
Oh, he has 2 rolls?
Yes.
It's up to him to use a fucking fate point. I can't use his fates. I feel bad about rolling for him, too.
50. It's still not
I'm
good
gonna
enough.
be a snack. Well, it means floaty boats after this. Wait, no, I have to stay and record.
Well, it is your turn.
Uh,
Not you.
Oh,
Festus.
well, I'm gonna do the only thing a sensible man can do in this. Scream and fucking flail. And try to get left.
Roll strength.
Festus, you weak-ass motherfucker.
get
A weak-ass motherfucker
Flops
indeed.
his arms against the monsters. Stop.
Well, you managed to push one of them off you, but the other one's still firmly rooted on top of you.
God damn motherfuckers. Oh boy. Look at that campfire.
Right. Xanatov, it is your turn. This one is the one that was pushed off.
Then I blast the other one with my psychic scream, once again unfettered, and
Don't miss.
boom and a boom, and
That's
minus
it.
1. No.
Right. Oh, once again, you lash out with psychic force, this time striking the creature square in the head, blasting off the top sections of its skull, leaving just the rotten jaw left. And it slumps over Kyle as dead corpse, one of many piling up in the
God
pool now.
damn.
You just stole my kill,
Hey,
bastard.
fuck your
That's a
kill. I want to live. Well, now I'm going to die
Oh.
being crushed by dead bodies. That's right.
Well, there still might be a decent opportunity.
but-
So, now, Festus, I roll strength.
Please don't hurt me, monster. Oh, boy.
Monster
Be
hurts you.
gentle. Be
Monster outrolls you, once
How
again.
bad? Is it dead? Or organs? Well, organs are going to be all over the place. Besides the guns already.
Monster gets on top of you, flopping its nasty little things. A rotting tongue strokes gently against your cheek at one point, but it doesn't hurt you.
That's quite unsettling.
I'm gonna do my,
It is now
I'm gonna
Stani's
do my
turn.
best golfer swing. I'm gonna move up and attack this thing.
Watch critically failed golf swings my head.
Roll to hit.
That's a hit.
That's a hit. Roll occasion.
Yeah.
That's another fucking
Get 'em.
headshot.
Get him.
Yeah. You storm over to the creature, and you just ram the spear right under its jaw, an inch away from Festus's
Oh my
face.
god.
Lift it up into the air, and slam it down back on the
I
ground.
assume not where I am.
Of course it is. Roll damage.
No.
That's D10, right?
Yep. Yep. You've heard it badly. You've heard it very badly, in fact.
Alright, second attack. Boop.
I don't think you need to. Nope. It's
Oh.
dead.
I wanna hit it
Keep
again.
stabbing you.
Just fucking die.
Yes. Just keep
I feel like
stabbing
there's
it.
more
Up
of
for
these
hand
things.
down to pick up comrade.
Wait, no, I'm not in critical, so I can still act normally, right? Yes.
Yes. You
I
haven't
can-
taken critical
I can
damage yet. You've just gotten very,
Reach
very
up my arm
close.
and like grab your arm and be like, yeah, and then like do a little bro thing or whatever.
Well, I'm still paranoid about
Excuse me
deadly
while I wipe
monsters,
off
so
all
I'll
the fucking guts out of my eyes.
Guys,
eventually do a perception roll to look around.
I'm gonna catch my breath for a second, and then inform the party that they never gave me any ammo.
Can I, what? You didn't have ammo?
You guys
didn't?
handed me guns and no bullets.
We handed
What?
you ammo.
You're supposed
This is
to
bullshit.
load them
We gave you
yourself.
everything you needed.
I grabbed bullets because I'm a
ammo,
competent person. I can be like,
the
hey,
gun.
look, bullets, and pick them up, put them in my pockets, and
No,
go,
you
yeah.
handed me guns with no bullets.
All right, fine. Here's my secondary revolver. I'll hand you my second revolver then.
Now, I'm pretty sure you do have
That's
that.
a
I only have ammo in the guns, that's it.
Gotta get rid of that question mark.
Yes, you have 5 rounds, which is something.
Because I've got 2
Regardless,
revolvers and a
I
rifle.
did not need it.
Oh, that's right. I have
Oh,
an
well.
extra.
Unfortunately, Electo is not returning, which is a bit
I'll
of a
take over
problem.
Electo's character. No, kidding. That'd be mean. What's wrong?
Not entirely sure he trusts
No,
you.
you're probably right. Well, no,
That
Electo.
depends.
Oh my god, you son of a bitch. You thought I wouldn't notice, you little motherfucker. God
What?
damn it. Nothing. It doesn't matter. Aren't you just being cheeky as always?
Okay.
Blaming others. But yes, Festus said hang on a sec crisis, and well, it's been a second.
Maybe he's getting murdered.
In fact, it's been It's been a few.
So, let's quickly discuss plans. Campfire, safe?
Well,
Yeah,
we have
maybe.
to inspect the campfire.
Inspect the campfire.
See if there's any...
Campfire safe?
Wait,
Campfire
where the
may
fuck
be
did
Possible
the
safe.
turn orders
survivors.
go? Did I accidentally close the window?
You removed it.
Oh, I was like, I didn't close the window. I didn't think it had an X. It's paranoid.
You've killed all of the enemies.
We can
Okay, it's
explore.
fine. Sorry.
Yep, perfect timing.
Excellent. We were just discussing our next course of action.
Festus is still alive, although if anything so much as farts in his general direction, he's losing a
I
limb.
don't want to lose a limb.
On that note, the raccoon is once again looking down at you with hungry eyes, licking his lips.
No.
Arch,
I
never
hand
made
him
that
the
noise
stale
again.
bread.
Do we make toward the fire?
Yep.
It
Yes,
seems
grab
like the
the
wise
box.
course of action.
Well,
Grab
we
the
try to
box.
help Festus actually being...
No,
Help him
I'm
move.
perfect. I can move. I'm not critical.
Just fine, okay.
I didn't
okay.
break
on,
any
guys.
ankles or things.
I
Guys,
check
hang on. We should
how
check
you're
these
doing
bodies.
still.
Okay, you check the bodies. Me and fucking kitty cat boy brings box over to campfire.
We should figure out what we're actually fighting against. If these are...
You,
Kitty cat.
I
boy.
mean, Electo. I didn't say that. Don't judge.
What are you doing, morons?
Stop it.
One at a time.
I'm going to check the bodies to make sure they're not part of the command crew.
Alright.
Hey.
And the rest of you?
Oh,
Moving the
shit.
box toward the fire.
Yeah,
Okay. You're gonna have to bring someone along with you to move the box.
yeah. Someone's gotta shine the way.
Well, I'll take over for Festus as he's hurt.
Oh, I can still
Alright.
operate normally.
You can, but let's roleplay somewhat. You're bitten and bitten.
I'm
and
bitten.
and
I'm gonna bitch about it. Yeah, I'm gonna be like, fuck, this hurts like a motherfucker. But I can still wiggle.
This is true, but I'm
Yes,
perfect.
you can wiggle. Now, Festus, what are you going
I
to
guess
do?
I'm gonna fucking make sure, I don't know, it took my fucking job. Damn it. Well, now I'm just gonna look at the corpses, quickly check to see if they have anything on them, ID, gear, anything, real quick.
Alright. Well, as you two move off with the
Into the
boxes,
darkness.
Help by
Where are,
us.
where are you guys
Right.
moving exactly? I'd like to ask.
they're moving towards the fire. There's a rock face here, so they can't climb up
Oh, okie dokie.
that. They're moving towards the fire. Right. Naristani and Festus, you rumble around in the corpses. They have apparently been dead for decades, as far
Wow.
as you can tell. They're practically dried out entirely. There's just some squishy guts inside of them.
So
That's
there's
about
like
it.
no blood or anything?
No, there's no blood in them. They're just dusty old moldy bones, maggot eaten and
How
disgusting.
the hell were they moving? Weird.
There is, however, a fair bit of squishy-wishy guts, and there's definitely some kind of rotten, putrid fluid inside of them. You know this, Festus, because you are fucking covered in it at the
I
moment.
smell glorious, I'd assume.
Yes, even the raccoon is fucking pinching his nose in your general direction.
Understandably so.
I'm assuming that raccoon is still
However-
like on my shoulders.
It is.
Head. Okay.
Yep, it's still sitting on your head, imitating a Russian cap.
What?
Okay.
What? Okay.
As the other two of you draw closer to the fire, Zanatov, your witch sight finally lets you see, but again, you can't see these very well, and you've walked into another
Fuck
group
my
of them.
No.
God!
No.
The box!
How blind am I? Oh, that's right. I'm actually blind. No.
You are blind!
Again, you can see like the contours of the terrain just fine, but these things don't give off any psychic emissions
That is
whatsoever,
problem.
pretty much. Basically, you can only see them when they move against the background.
Ah, that explains it.
The fire's a fucking trap.
So, are they moving towards us as in attacking us? Yep, they are.
Yes.
I noticed the turn.
Yes, they are.
They might just be stationary until we do something. I don't know. Possible.
We need to leave the combat
Not
zone,
a
guys.
T-Rex. It can't see us if we don't move.
I can finally use my fucking rifle.
I've heard about these creatures.
Right. It is indeed time to roll a bit of initiative
Well,
again.
fuck me with a rusty spoon. Hey, is that pretty good, or is it highest or lowest? I can't remember for initiatives. Ooh, that's low. That's pretty good.
It's lowest.
Low is good.
We'll be going first at this rate.
Right, Hillary Clinton has 22.
Voters. Oh.
36 for Narastani. 15 for Electa. 15's very
51.
good. And Xanatol,
Yep.
51. Right, good. Now. Right. 72, that's pretty terrible.
Who rolled 72?
I wish there was a
What
way
are the
to
zombies?
Oh,
of
the
course.
bullet roll
zombies.
for this.
The zombies.
They're not zombies. What are they called?
Husks.
Oh my.
They remind you of the ones you read about in the books, the soulless creatures that have been drained by the Valapalurgis.
Fucking
I thought it was
pronunciation.
some connection between them.
My God. Wait, if
Do I
these things
know
are
of any
nearby.
hints of chaos in this type of ritual to do this?
Well, we did fill you in.
There might
You
be.
didn't pay attention.
Well, when I notice these creatures again, I yell out to Nar and Festus, "There's more!"
God
Why
damn
would
it.
you yell?
Maybe.
Shoot the flare.
Because he's
Because
over
he's-
there.
Yeah.
Right.
Just to do it.
I wish this fucking thing listed all
Because somehow I think, let's see, 11 meters, that's really far for Cernotov, apparently. There's more! Just so you understand the
Wait a minute.
danger of the
Holy
whole
fuck,
situation.
we rolled initiative for like 100 of the little fuck.
Oh my fucking hell.
We need to leave.
Probably a good idea.
I don't like the initiative window because it tells you how many
Yeah,
bad people
I
you
just
triggered.
scrolled down and I just see like 20 of them. You know. You know. No. What's the
Drop
range of this?
the box. Leave.
90 meters is the range of the rifle. Oh yeah. I can like crush them.
Right.
You can't see shit.
Electo, it is your turn
Oh,
first.
don't point out that. Just kidding. I didn't realize.
Electo? Is he gone again?
Son of a bitch.
It might appear
No,
as such.
that was 8:15.
Bullshit.
He said
Oh,
crisis. is-
shit. Sorry, I keep forgetting I'm push to talk.
Push
So
it
if I wanted to move with the box,
You'd be down to like 2 meters a turn.
God damn it, I think we're gonna have to ditch the box.
This is
Yeah.
true.
Weighing us down. Sadness.
I guess that
Believe in your combat prowess. They're weak creatures. Beat the shit out
I
of them.
like that
sometimes you
idea.
gotta leave your tools behind. Sorry, it's like pointing out what Arch said.
They are
This-
weak creatures.
This area is not
Immaterial.
illuminated, right, Arch?
I'm gonna charge at
The
this
area
one.
around us. Me and Electo.
Nope.
At
You're gonna
this one.
charge which that
Does
one?
he see it?
Right, roll to hit.
Come on.
Yes, the everything's that actually illuminated, you can see.
Ooh,
Good to know.
That's a hit. Roll damage.
that's a sadness.
Right, 3. Well, you got... We need to fucking start remembering actually adding in the fucking strength. So what's your strength?
Strength would be 40, so plus 4, or...
Yep, and plus 2 to charge.
9 total.
9 total, okay. Roll location. 61. That is a... that's a body. So you just smack the thing right in the chest with your nasty, nasty little little machete of all things.
Natasha.
As you rip it through the creature's abdomen, the nasty little nicks on the backsides do precisely what they're supposed to do, and they snag on the creature's intestines, ripping out long, ropey, gory intestines, long trails of internal organs splattering on the ground. The smell is undescribable.
It's bad.
This mofo stank.
The creature collapses in front of you. You do take a hit to your sanity, though, just for the fucking sheer grotesquity of that fucking scene.
But I'm jaded.
You are. Roll willpower. Yep, you pass. No harmful effects.
Alright.
Festus, it is your turn.
Righto. And I assume friendly fire works in the way when we last played, where if someone's directly in front of you, you cannot shoot without running risk of hitting them.
Yeah, shoot Santo in the head. He's a fucking psycho.
You know, we're right in the psyker. All right, and movement is how much? How many hexes?
What's your agility?
Agility is at 30. No, wait. I can 35.
30. Okay, so it's an ability bonus of 3. Half move is 3 meters, full move is 6.
6.
And you may charge, you may run.
Idea
9.
in the dark. All right, so let's see. Where are they? They're right there. Zombies are positioned there.
Ankle goes.
Stop reminding me about that one. 6 meters right there, would you kindly, good sir? Sir.
Ankle goes.
No, ankle doesn't go snap. I fixed the agility this time.
Right, the closest zombie, and mobile his way over. Roll a strength test, please, Alecto.
But
1d100.
I got it, 62.
62, yep. Well, you're not a pussy like Carl, and you easily resist it attempts to push you over.
You said you gotta use the name Festus.
Yes, I know, but whenever I wanted to insult someone, I automatically go for Carl.
I noticed.
Narastani, it is your turn.
Okay, so I can move 10 meters, right?
What's your
agility
agility?
is 50.
Okay, that's a bonus of 5, that's a full move of 10.
Okay.
Yes.
So I'm going to move straight ahead to that point.
Alright.
Jesus. I don't like my position anymore.
Yeah, I'm fast as hell.
Okay. That you are.
Can I do anything? I could shoot, but everybody's right in the way. I could shoot at that guy.
See?
Yeah, that's a full move, so sorry, you can't do anything else.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Xanatov, it is your
Okay.
turn.
I'll be moving over here. And then I'll be
Right.
psychic screaming on this zombie here. Let's see.
Go ahead.
The 100. And this one. So 4.
Yep, that's 4 damage. Damage is dealt, but it ain't dead.
I'm angry that these guys can't be stunned. It's bullshit. Such a powerful ability.
Oh, they're fucking dead.
He's got a point.
Like, you've rattled their brains. Okay.
Wow.
Do they even have brains? And one of them stumbles after you, looking all grim and gory looking.
That's
Does it
sexy.
reach me?
Nope, it does not
can
reach.
smell
I
it
know its
probably
movement
from there.
speed. Wonderful.
Oh,
You're not super
fuck.
fast,
1,
unsurprisingly.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Alright, Electo, it is your turn once again.
Smack the shit out of this one.
Roll to hit.
Didn't hit.
That's a miss.
Smack shit out of him again.
That's better. Right, roll damage. That's pretty fucking good hit. Roll location. That's a fucking head hit.
Nom 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 nom. I live for this.
Alright, 30. Alright, I saw the wrong... Yeah, no, never mind, I saw the wrong one. What is that? That is... left arm. Right?
Damn.
Well, you again swing across its arm, catching it right underneath the armpit, and you cut the arm straight off. A stringy piece of meat is currently all that's connecting the creature's arm to its body. But it's not quite dead.
Not dead yet.
It's probably going to have a hard time grappling you, however. Alright, Festus, your turn.
Righto. Okay, can I... Is this rock obstructing anything?
Yes, it's a giant fuck-off rock.
God damn it, man. So 6 is max, 3. And can I see through here? If I go... Okay,
yes, you can.
I'm going to draw my rifle and shoot.
Okay. You draw the rifle, you put it back into the holster, and you draw it back out again because you're a moron.
I didn't have it drawn to begin with. It was the pistol. God damn it. I remembered. You were just trying to make me look stupid.
Why did you switch your weapon?
Rifle
okay, fine. You put the rifle back into its holster.
Wait, what? Why would I do that?
Okay, you put your pistol back into your holster and then draw the rifle. That's fucking retarded.
Because rifle does more damage.
Yes.
That's what... God,
right.
I'm getting so...
Roll strength, Lecto.
Womp womp.
Womp womp indeed. This time, bigger is better, remember? But it's still not quite enough. The zombie is currently missing a fucking arm and is naturally taking some penalties due to that fact, and is not capable of grappling you. Narstani, your turn.
Right.
Perhaps we should use the flares.
I'm gonna run up to
used them
this
all.
one.
You've used all of those.
Fuck! Damn it!
Alright. And I'm gonna swing at it.
Roll to hit. That's a hit.
Then it's...
Roll damage.
10. Then is it plus my strength?
And location. Yes, plus your
Oh
strength.
shit, I have a lot of strength.
What's your strength?
50, I think?
Okay, so that's a strength bonus of 5, so plus 5.
So yeah, it is 50. So 13?
Yep. And location?
I rolled that for 7.
7, okay. That's... No, that's a 1d10, you cheater.
Oh, was it
D100
D100
for
for
location.
that?
Yeah.
Yep, 1d100
Oh,
for
sorry,
location.
my bad.
You tried to cheat, but you failed.
Cheating.
Right, you run straight at it, and you impale it through the guts and push it down onto the ground. Then you put all of your strength into the spear shaft, and you rip it back out again, opening the creature's stomach once again. The stench, again, flows out and hits you square in the face.
It hits me right in the raccoon.
No.
Yeah, right in the raccoon.
That'll teach that raccoon for laughing at me.
Alright, roll a willpower test to see
That's
if
D100,
the
right?
sight of stringy guts... Yes.
I don't care.
Nope. You don't give a shit. You've seen worse things.
Death Welder, of course I've seen worse.
The zombies continue their parade of slowly wandering towards you, screaming, brains.
Run away.
Okay, roll a strength, Lecto.
Oh.
Yep. You're still not a pussy like Festus, and you easily fend off its attacks. Alright, Xanatov, your turn.
Sure. I'll move back here.
Like a bitch.
And I'll continue to psychic scream on this guy. Because that's what I do. I scream and I scream and I scream until I go.
You should have taken it on in melee like a man,
So you,
but okay.
you run away and scream a lot?
We should run. We should run. We should run.
That's precisely what he does.
Oh my god.
Ah.
Oh. That is pretty good. -1, 11.
Yeah. Again, the psychic scream is rather effective. This time, it sinks to its knees and it dies while whispering the words, bitch.
Tactics. I got him. I played basic
I
games.
know, It's still cowardly, bitch, isn't it?
What do you expect from me?
He
I'm
just
gonna
wants you to
take out my
take
skinning
damage.
knife and start pouncing on them.
I'm gonna skin that skill.
Yes.
That's
Yes, I
retarded.
do. I expected you to be a man about it.
My
fuck's
God,
sake.
you need to get the fuck out of there, dude. Holy shit.
Right. Electo, it is your turn again.
Gonna bap the shit out of this one that's still one arm. I'm gonna go for one-armed.
God damn you nuts.
Are you aiming for the arm?
No, there's nothing to aim for. We're just gonna... actually...
Oh yeah, one arm. Yeah, you hit him. Yeah, it's dead. It's very dead.
Oh, you want a location on it?
Well, let's just say that you plant your Natasha through its fucking face, because it's not gonna live. Poor thing was on 1 hit points anyways.
Alright then.
Right.
Look-
You may bap the
Look at the
other
next
one.
bastard who's got close on me.
34. What is your fucking weapon skill? 40, so that's a hit.
And then 8 damage.
8 damage. Roll occasion. 83. That's probably some left leg action. Yes, it is. You hit it in its left leg, just right above the kneecap, and you leave a deep gash in it. You don't quite chop it off, however, but it's badly hurt.
Do these
On
things
to the
even
next
feel
one.
Clearly not.
All right, Festus.
Can I see this one right here?
Yes, just about.
Okay, I'm gonna take aim at the head and fire with the rifle.
All right.
And ballistic skill is what? 60.
You
I
miss.
Is that hard of a hit? Dang.
No, you took aim for the head.
I would want to blow its brains out, damn it.
I know, but that's a penalty taking an aim shot, obviously.
What's the penalty? I'm curious if I can ask that.
How much should I do to penalty for you, Kyle?
Not very big.
You didn't miss by much, but you missed. I mean, you may reload the weapon since you're using the bolt action rifle, but you may not
Okay,
fire
I'll
again.
reload the weapon, and that brings it down to another bullet.
Naristani, your turn.
Alrighty.
For fuck's sake.
Let's see. What looks like fun? Getting between 3 guys? Let's do that.
Oh my God.
As
What
you
the
wish.
fuck?
Which one will you bap?
Heroes never die.
If only you
No.
had cleave ability.
I don't know about that. Heroes die all the time.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
swing at this one right here.
Right, roll to hit.
Boom.
That's a hit, all right.
And then it's body part, right? That's D100.
Yep, 1d100. 77, that's right leg. Roll damage, that's the 1d10. And then you add in 5 for your strength and 2 for the charge.
So that's 11.
Yep. 11 damage. Again, you rush up to it, and you spear your weapon right above the knee joint, and you part the leg from the creature, right off at the knee there. And it collapses, mewling onto the ground, where you finish it off with a stab of the spear to the head. It is also dead.
I'm gonna swing at this one.
You can't discharge.
Damn
That's
it.
a
I
full
want to
move.
swing at everything.
Goddamn barbarian.
Right. Having noticed the hero, it turns to Snuggle. Roll strength.
My strength is 50.
Yep. Even the transvestite is not as big a pussy as Festus and easily fights off
Yeah,
the
tiny
zombie.
powers.
Okay, I've got a bullet for myself now.
Now I get to move many zombies again.
How many zombies are left?
Xanatov, it is
My
your turn.
turn. Let's see. It's 9 meters, but I'll still move up here.
Right.
And then I'll blast this guy. Once again, screaming as hard as I can to blow him away. Zip.
Go ahead, roll.
That's not a good one.
That's a critical failure.
no.
Wow.
I'll use
Is there a
Lord.
is there a blood ladder right where you are right now?
Well,
That is not just a critical failure. That is a
Fate.
100.
Fate.
but I was gonna use my fate point. You don't need to remind me.
Just making.
I'm wondering if I'm even gonna fucking let you, because that's
What? He just wants something
You
horrible
can't
to
just
happen.
bend the rules of the game as you choose.
He does that though.
I can, in fact. I'm the
He's done
GM.
that all the time.
And I'm wondering if I shouldn't go like, okay, if a 1 is a ridiculously good crit, and you've bonded that fucking tanuki to your fucking ass for the rest of eternity, so I'm wondering if 100 shouldn't mean something interesting happens.
God.
Good old perils of the warp, man.
I can't hold all the warp because I don't unfettered. Can't.
I know I can't do that, but
Fucking suck him into the hellscape that is the warp.
Alright. You attempt to unleash your psychic powers in another psychic scream, but as you do so, you notice the presence finally noticed you as you're using your psychic powers, and it launches a psychic attack against you.
Who?
You desperately try to shield your mind from the incoming blast wave of indescribable horror as the creature that noticed you in the camp fixes its full attention upon
Holy
you.
fuck.
Do I have?
From this point on until the end of this session, you may only use your psychic powers at their full strength to essentially show that you are now imperiled.
Oh, you son of a bitch!
So is that thing coming for us now?
If I'm
It
ever
may-
have you in
no!
the arch, I'm gonna fuck you up.
Poetic justice.
if I ever roll the absolute worst roll in the game, you have my permission to.
That's not that hard with D20.
True enough. This is why I'm never going to play a D20 game with you.
And that's why he'll never be able to get back at him.
Right. Funniness aside, Zombie tries to have a normal Alexis. Strength test.
Alright.
Ow.
Shit.
Oh, no.
Trading powers have betrayed me.
Remember,
Oh, it's backwards. That's right. We're all panicking.
yes, it's backwards. Higher is better
Fucking
for
splits it in
opposed
half.
test.
Oh, trading powers activate.
That is a critical success. I'll let you do a free attack against it for that.
Okay,
Shit.
so
Lucky.
D100 for a hit.
Yep.
Boop.
And you hit. Roll damage.
Roll where it is first, right? Where it hits?
Oh. Doesn't matter. Just roll one or the other
Okay,
first.
this.
Oh boy.
Okay.
And then D100
Right.
for where it is.
Okay. 34. That is the body. Well, it throws itself at you as fast as it can, trying to grapple you, but you smack it in the abdomen with the butt end of the spear, causing it to ball over right where you were, and you nimbly step aside and shove your spear right through its neck. And it dies still impaled on the spear's edge.
Jesus Christ, you're a fucking badass. Holy shit.
Trust in the crazy lady.
Yes. She's owning some serious ass.
I should be keeping tally of all my kills.
You should.
I think I'm up to 5 this session.
And they've all been epic is the worst part. Or the best part, I mean.
Oh yeah, that is the next zombie. Right. Electok, you roll strength.
Cuck. Is that what you just said?
Electok.
I thought that was me.
That's what these...
Yes, but I'm getting fucking confused with the names now.
God damn.
But Meowzilla knows
Yes,
what I
yes.
mean, so it's fine. You easily fight that one off as well. So far, the only ones who's had any problems with these is Festus. I'd like to just point that out. real
We've
quick.
established this. We don't even need to talk about it.
Yeah, but I need to leave a bunch of... Okay. Nar. Strength thrust.
Boop.
Oh, that's much better. This time, the zombie critically hits.
Uh-oh.
Yes, it throws itself at you while you're busy impaling the last one, throws itself onto your back, and bowls both of you down onto the ground.
Wait, what about my raccoon? Is he okay?
Yes, the
Okay,
raccoon
good.
is fine. The raccoon very nimbly jumps off, does a somer salute, and lands perfectly on the ground a few
Can I
feet
throw
away.
the raccoon a gun and just call him Rocket?
Oh my god. Copyright
Because clearly
infringement.
I'm Groot.
Right now, it's too busy grandstanding for its perfect somer salute landing. It turns around and looks at the party as if expecting
Can we
applause.
clap?
I'll give it a slow clap.
As I'm falling, thumbs up.
Oh my god. This has become slightly comical.
Anyway,
Another zombie wanders its way out of the darkness and joins in the dog pile on Narstani. Since you're already down, it gets to attack you.
shit.
And, that's not the right button. It does not manage to hit you, however. Your flailing stops it from getting at you.
Uh-huh.
Right, Electo, your turn.
God damn it, we're gonna make that one leg. One leg. Attacking one leg.
My
That's
god.
it.
My god.
Roll occasion. 16. What's that? That's a right arm. Well, it was lacking an arm, and now you cut off... well, it was almost lacking a leg, but now you cut off an arm
Jesus.
as well.
Get it piece by piece, damn it.
Yep, you swing at it, and the weapon catches on its right arm, right over the elbow, and shears it right off. You continue through the cut, and you practically cleave its arm in two, and it falls back and stops
I just
moving.
realized I had dodge. Damn it.
You had dodge.
Probably would have been good to use it.
That is correct.
You didn't know that? Remember you tried using it in the first session.
Yeah.
Your second BAP misses, so it's Hillary Clinton's turn.
Oh.
Get that one off of me.
I can shoot. This is you already established it. Never mind. Why are you asking? I'll fire at that one.
Yep,
And
that's a hit.
They roll for location.
Roll damage.
Roll damage.
I like
10.
that better. It's more fun.
Right. I am
Idiot.
an idiot. I admit it.
What the fuck did you roll?
Leave me alone. I didn't know what I'm doing. Shut up.
1d100 plus 10.
It's 1d10
Optimistic,
plus 1.
Kyle.
I'm sorry.
Same weapon.
Yes,
Yeah.
roll again.
1d10 plus 1. I fucked that up pretty hard. There we go.
There you go. Much better. I'm gonna just detract 1 from that just because you fucked up the first one.
I had an epic moment and it was denied.
Now, roll location.
That's a 100, right?
Yep.
And then subtract it.
He's unsure of these things. It's been so long.
It has been.
1d10 plus. That's a headshot, Kyle, but I'm thinking of taking it away from you because you added a plus there, but...
Oh, come on.
Plus
How do-
nothing.
I got rid of it. What the hell? The plus is still there. That's not fair. That's not fair.
Yes, that's cheating, Kyle, and you shoot yourself in the face. No, never mind.
With a rifle? That'd be hard.
It backfires, Kyle. It's fine. Now, you get down on one knee and you sight the bobbing head of the creature just over the lip as it lunges itself at Narastani, and you put a bullet right through its cranium, scattering its disgusting, stinking brain matter all over the plane.
That's my one epic moment. God damn it. At least I had one.
Alright, Narastani, roll strength to try and wrestle your way up. And you actually make it, because the zombie rolls even worse. You get back up
Yay.
again. That is your full
I'm
turn,
okay with
however.
this. Raccoon, jump back on me.
Oh no. DP.
You cannot control the raccoon.
Whoa. That's...
Zombies really want...
They want vengeance.
Zombies are combining their powers. Roll strength.
Me?
Be strong. Be strong.
Yep.
Fuck.
Oh.
Oh wait, dodge.
Yes.
You,
Too late now.
It's
You're
like
old.
taking your hand off the piece on chest. You gotta do it.
I
before.
know. Damn it. I gotta remember that.
The two zombies combined just barely manage to bring you down.
Weak ass zombies.
Xanatov, your turn.
Well, I got my fern fought out. I'll go over to the behind of Kyle. Or Festus, I mean.
Yeah.
I'll go around the rock and over there. And
Okay.
I'll say to Festus, do you have any weapon?
Yes.
Then a pistol or something.
I'll reach into my holster because I'm on my knee and grab it. Mm.
And whenever it's possible, I will grab the gun from Festus.
It's the
Somebody
revolver.
really
Nice.
needs to do fan art of
Well,
this.
You get behind him,
What?
you whisper softly into his ear, do you have something
Oh
for me?
no!
Then you reach around, fumbling a little bit to begin with, unsure of this new and interesting situation, but eventually you find something hard and hot.
You've done this before, haven't you, Arch?
You're really good at this erotic shit.
And as you pull it out, you have yourself a brand new shooter.
This is good. Is it
Treat it
loaded? I
gently.
hope it is.
I am
loaded.
always loaded.
Well, give it a pump and see.
Ah!
Oh
so
my
bad.
god.
This is it for this turn.
Arch is
done.
gay, I'm confirmed.
Right. From one erotic butt fucking from behind to another. Oh, damn it, there's another zombie for it. Alright. This zombie is going to try and grapple you, Electo. Strength test. Holy
Yeah.
shit. Okay. The zombie critically fails. Roll to hit. And you hit it. Roll damage. Alright, roll location. Okay. The zombie throws itself at you, like so many of its stupid brethren has already done, but having seen Naristani's expert fucking execution of one of his previous peers, you nimbly just spin out of the way and use the momentum to slash the creature around the back of the knee with Natasha, chopping his leg off right above the thigh, and whoosh, it goes down dead.
Become badasses. Holy fuck.
No, Electo and Naristani have become
Hey, I got one
badasses.
headshot. I'm taking that for my badass moment of the...
I was born that
Hell,
way.
Xanatov is a badass. Festus, you are
Oh,
just...
you're just taking this opportunity to bully me again.
Badass.
I know.
It's standing right on top of the zombies, eating fucking.
Yet finally, we now arrive at the butt sex. So, the zombie will now finally try to have its vengeance. Come on, these one of you fight. Nope.
Is no one gonna help me?
It's not my turn yet.
It leans
trying.
over, almost daintily, and digs its ass in its teeth into your armored ass, but is unable to penetrate the thick, wobbly flesh,
That's disgusting.
and does no damage.
Thick wobbly flesh.
Electo, it is your turn.
Ah! Wait, which one of these has her dead?
All of them.
The ones that's currently having her down is the two over here. These two are the ones that are currently on her. All of them are basically on her at the moment. So.
I can only take so much.
Are you sure?
Charging that one. Alright. Roll to hit. Are you charging or just, smacking it?
Yeah, I was charging. Yeah.
Charging, I'm assuming. Right. Well, you missed that one.
Yeah.
Hillary.
I'm gonna shoot that one right there.
Okay, go on.
Fire away.
That's a hit.
And then roll for location or just damage?
Whichever.
We'll do damage first.
Damage first,
Just
you
making sure I do it
bastard.
in order so I don't get penalized.
Fucker.
And then location, which is 100. Which is nothing. Oh, God, don't do that. 51.
Right, that's a body shot. You do a fair bit of damage, but you don't kill it this time. The bullet simply smacks into its disgusting ribs. It grunts, but continues to nuzzle itself further into Naristani's warm,
That's
comforting
quite
body.
nasty that it grunted.
Naristani, your turn. Strength test.
I got this motherfucker.
That's pretty damn good. Alright, well, there's 3 of them, unfortunately. You're not quite strong enough to wrestle your way out of the pile of heaving man-flesh.
there.
Now, let's see if the zombies can finally hit something. Nope, they can fucking not. Sanitov, it is your turn.
Well, is it possible for...
Struggling with the
Would it be
unfamiliar
difficult
hard
terrain
piece
to-
of iron in your hand.
Yes,
Over
talk
here?
over Arch's erotic talk. Thank you. Just shoot over me. I'm kneeling after all. I'm kneeling before you.
Is it possible
It's
to
fine.
fire over Mr. Festus without problems?
Oh yeah, I mean, if you critically miss, I'll just have you fucking execution
No,
style.
no,
fire
no,
in the
just
back of the
move,
head, it's fine.
move around.
Like I said, then, would it be difficult terrain to move over here, or is it without issue?
Just breaks my neck.
It's a big old fuck off rock, so I mean,
Right.
it's only 1 meter. Like, you have a half move of 3, so you could easily get up there. But if you want to move further, that'd be a
I'll
test.
move
There.
right up here.
Snuggle,
Okay.
snuggle.
Here.
Go on.
I'll try to shoot the one closest to me. Let's see.
Go on.
I do not have all these stats ready, but the pistol, what kind of damage does it have? I can see that later. Whatever.
Well, try and hit first.
I hit it first.
Right, struggling with the unfamiliar weight of the hard iron in your hands, still hot from Kyle's
Oh
pockets.
God. This is
You cannot handle the sheer force of the thrusting mechanism as it ejects the spent hot iron cartridge, and you miss.
This is sad.
Somebody please do fan art of this.
no, please don't. What the hell's wrong with you?
Right.
This is
Another
my turn.
zombie has another go at Alexis's ass. And he misses too. Jesus, fuck zombies. You did so well
Hey.
with Festus, and now you
Hey,
fail me.
there's only very few people who can touch my perfect ass.
Awkward
Who's that?
silence. Continuing on.
Moment of silence. Alecto, it is your turn.
God damn it. I'm gonna get that booty. Only I can have the booty.
Mm.
Bap with stick. That's a hit.
Eee.
6 damage at location 20.
Alright, that's another leg. Is it? No, that's an arm again. You usually like arms. Right, okay. Well, it's a good solid slash to its upper arm, but not quite enough to kill it.
Let's see if we can change that.
That's a hit. There you go. You slash at his right arm, and you give it a deep gash on the first try, but on the backswing, you hit it right on the shoulder blade, and the machete sinks in deep, shattering its shoulder blade in two, and sending the disgusting offal flying out as you detach its arms and most part of its upper torso. It is very dead.
It's like an anatomy lesson today.
We got this.
Festus.
Oh, it's my turn again? Holy fuck. That was quick. Oh yeah, all the zombies are dead.
Yes, because the zombies are fucking dying.
I'll fire my rifle, and I'll fire it good. It's taking a while to roll. Oh.
You missed.
Shed single tear. Reloads right.
Narastani, strength test.
God damn it.
That's good enough. You managed to fight your way up back onto your feet
Yay!
again. And just as the zombies once again throw themselves
God
at
damn
you,
it.
roll 2 strength tests.
So, not counting that first one. Fucking
Yep.
17. And 3.
And the moment you get back up again, they fucking body slam you right back down.
Also, I forgot about dodge again.
God damn it.
But the zombie fucking misses for the god knows which time.
Lost count.
Right, Xanatov.
Once again, I try to shoot this one over here. Reload and then shoot it. Let's see if I hit it.
Okay.
And
That's a miss.
that
Still struggling with the unfamiliar feel of the rough
it
textures.
is hard. So hard.
It is hard. You will get used to it, though.
Electo, your
Charging
turn.
at this son of a bitch right here. Blah!
I rolled a hit. That is most definitively a hit, yes. And it's a fucking headshot too, isn't it?
Sorry, it rolled
No, you
damage
rolled for
twice.
damage twice.
Roll for damage.
Okay. Well, you hit it anyways. You hit it in the low part of its torso, right around the area where the spleen is, and you burst it like an overripe fruit, sending it flying off and very, very dead. Narastani has gotten nicely covered with various gooey juices at the moment, but still has not taken any damage.
Just don't get it in my hair.
Festus. Fire your rifle, Festus.
I
Miss.
won't miss. A
Miss,
good boy
miss.
doesn't miss. A good boy does that.
You hit. Roll damage.
You say damage, and then you say location.
21. An arm shot. Oh, you hit it, but it only grunts.
Why do they grunt?
Because they grunt.
Just
And Narastani, a strength test again. And you make it back up to your feet this time, and hopefully you'll stay there. Well, let's see. The zombie once again launched itself at you. Not the strength test. Okay. Dodge. Go ahead. 75. You do not succeed to dodge.
gets tackled.
Roll
down
for
again.
strength.
God damn it.
Yep. It wallows right back on top of you.
This is awkward.
Can't
It's just-
get enough of this.
It's persistent, if nothing else.
This is my damn sex life.
Xanatov, your turn.
Sad that this gun doesn't seem to be working really well. I tried again, though.
The gun's fine.
Well, the fact... See, I'm just waiting for you to critically fail this so I can fucking make the point that a blind man is firing a pistol into a heaving mass, including
I'm not
allies.
blind,
Go
not
ahead.
that blind. We'll see.
You miss.
Fucking grazes Alexis's forehead.
Right. Electo.
Get
Let's
this thing
finish
off
off
of
this
me.
goddamn thing. Charge at it.
He's in the line of fire.
Stick.
He's in the line of fire.
Nope.
You miss.
Well, so much for supporting fire.
Hillary Clinton, will you shoot your ally in the back once more?
It is tempting. No, I'm kidding. I'll move up. Fuck. Well, I might as well get in position to grab the books.
Right.
And I'll reload my gun completely.
Lovely. Narastani, strength
Fuck's
test. You get the you
Get
the
this
picture.
damn thing off of me.
You're fine.
Oh shit. Yes, not only do you get it off you, you quite literally just heave it off you in a exertion of
Nobody
power
knows.
as the poor little zombie critically fucking fails.
It was bound to happen sooner or later.
Yes, it kind of was. Xanatov, your turn.
Let's see.
Scream at it.
Can we get a clear shot now? Maybe?
Is that a ledge? Oh, hey.
Yes, it's a clear enough shot.
Then-
Scream at it.
Once again, the blind man will shoot the fourth bullet. Oh, no. That's it.
That's actually
Holy
a
shit.
hit.
There is a god.
Don't I have to roll 20 to hit? Or
Don't jinx it.
Yep, 25 or less, I believe.
that?
So you hit.
What is the damage on that gun, Festus?
Oh,
It is a 1d10.
1d10.
beat me to the punch.
Do I do a +2? Or
No bonuses.
It's just a
1d10.
regular revolver.
Correction. It's a shade
And yeah.
revolver.
The blind man takes careful aim.
Somehow.
Roll for location.
let's see. Clicky.
63, body shot, okay. The blind man takes careful aim, he fires a bullet, it misses by a country mile, hits a tree, bounces off it, hits a fucking rock, bounces off that, into the air, hits a bird, bounces
Wait.
off that, and slams into the zombie's neck, killing it instantly.
This is the
Don't
most
think-
impressive thing I've ever seen.
You've got so much plot armor, Xanatov, it's not even funny.
It's more reasonable than a blind man hitting with a fucking revolver.
Don't forget to give me my gun. Wait, you don't have a gun. You can keep
Right.
that. I have a spare.
You have killed all the
I'm
zombies.
surprised. Well.
All right, now let's get the fuck out of here.
Get to the box. Get to the box to the fire.
Wait, why would we stay at the fire? The bane of human life is fire, or something.
The fire might just be the thing that's going to keep you all
Yeah, let's get to the
Go
fire.
to the fire.
No, let's just stay out in the
Gonna
dark,
go to the
guys.
box and then back
Let's
to the
go
fire.
together this time. Move
Snuggle
together,
buggle
go to the fire.
to the fire.
Will you go in a nice little formation, will you? Is
Yes.
this fine?
Should be fine.
Yes,
And
I'll go in
checked that
front.
my raccoon is fine as well. Is
Have
it
the
fine?
raccoon scout ahead. This is dangerous area right here.
Nah.
I like the raccoon. Let it stay
I'll
on my
whisper
head.
sweet
It's
sensual
dangerous
words to
area right
Natasha.
here.
She did well.
Raccoon
my-
can stay on your head. It is
Oh
fine.
my god. It's gonna
Your raccoon can stay on the head. 'cause
And
your
this
food
is
a good
when the
boy.
Wallapaloogra smacks us up. Oh, I even made it.
You head over to the fire. Like a good bunch of boys.
Hey.
Naristani. Roll the 1d100
Oh,
for
God
me.
damn.
fuck, no!
Yeah.
No!
Oh, I don't like that sound.
You're gone, goodbye.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh,
Art
wolves.
just wants the RP to end at this point, apparently.
I was thinking it was a fucking
Yes.
large creature with 4 squares big.
He's
Luckily
just
it's
too...
not.
Oh,
what the fuck?
no.
There's a
There's the
orc up there.
Wallapaloogras. Just a quick question. Could we have left through the exit by just backing out here?
Of course.
Yes, but then I would have gone, you are now lost in the forest without a fire. This is a monster.
Oh, so it would have been... So we're just fucked no matter what we do.
You shouldn't have gotten greedy, fuckers.
Right. We did get greedy. We're gonna die.
You did get very greedy. Now let's see what
I
happens.
knew-
Aha, that's much
Did I
fucking
really
better.
not see these
You're
beasts?
right.
Are these the same type of non... I can see them unless they move?
It's the dogs that fucking
Well.
armsmen fired machine guns and shotguns at that did nothing.
Maybe if you bring along one of their corpses afterwards, maybe you can figure something out. But anyways, these are not fucking zombies.
God.
The two giant black Varg creatures leap out of the night darkness directly into Naristani's flank. They both smack
I
right
dodge?
into you from the side. That was what the first roll was for.
Oh.
One grabs your left leg, the other grabs the right in their mouth, and they bite down.
I hate these fucking things.
You take
I think we all do.
9 damage.
Oh
first.
my god, 9 damage. That's horrifying. That's an
That's a
instant
total
kill.
of 14 damage that I've taken.
We're all gonna die.
Alright, does that bring you into
Thank you.
critical?
Minusing your toughness or not?
Yes.
Yes, minus the
Punches.
toughness.
Oh,
obviously.
okay.
The glorious poncho will protect your legs. Don't think about it.
Where's my toughness? My
No,
toughness is
only
50,
the,
so it's -5, right?
Minus 5. Yep.
Okay, so...
Hillary laughs at you.
Alright, so it's
Gross.
9 damage I've taken.
Why did I have to handicap myself? I guess.
You didn't handicap yourself.
I
I
did.
did. Don't worry.
Arch is a trait.
You shouldn't have rolled a 100. See, that
We
was the
can
problem.
reason with them.
Yes, you can reason them with them. One has now snacked on your left leg, the other bites down on the right. And this one's clearly a much nastier specimen, as it does 12 damage.
Wait, to me?
Oh, yes.
Wait, holy
to you.
shit, I thought they were combined. Oh my god.
Oh no, that was just one of them.
Well,
Nine.
Arch really wants this campaign to end. Okie dokie. Okay.
These aren't zombies, these are dangerous, and I'm trying to teach you fuckers to scout! And not to use your flares.
Well, we all used the flares, and I thought I could see.
I'm in crit. I need help.
Apparently I can see shit.
I know you're
Yes,
in crit.
you are in
Now
in
you're gonna be
critical,
limping for real this time. Ooh.
which is not a great place to be. Now,
We're
roll
gonna save
initiative, and make it fucking good.
Come on, gods. Gods are slightly merciful today.
Okay, 49.
Roll badly, Arch. You're really good at it. Come on.
That's a penalty of plus 10 to
Oh,
con.
why? These rules are always so biased against me. It's a miracle I make it through any of these things.
It's almost as if it's planned from the beginning.
I feel like it kind of is.
Well, you got most of your wish there.
Yee. It's not even my birthday.
Most of it, anyways.
What's that supposed
Be
to mean?
brave, lads. Today we join the Emperor at his side.
Yes. It's totally
Right. The last creature, it looks kind of like the husks you fought before, except it's larger, it's muscular, and there's a certain feral glint in its eyes. This is clearly not the mindless creatures you fought earlier. This one seems to have a hint of intelligence. It's using a weapon. A large, vicious club with iron spikes driven into the end, and it also appears to be wearing some form of armor, made partially at least out of bone, some of which look disturbingly much like human bones.
Wow. No.
No. Oh, shit!
It can move.
It charges Electo.
Dodgy.
Go on, roll. That's pretty
Holy
fucking
shit.
good. Yeah, you managed to dodge the attack.
Oh, yeah.
You're balling today.
Right, Electo, is it your turn?
Emperor, guide me.
Did you change your initiatives? Looks like the same initiative order as you had before, Arch.
I've changed
It
it.
just says 15 on Electo, and he did a
Oh yeah, I
38,
rolled the 38.
Yeah, I also rolled the 35.
and I rolled a 49.
Did it not fucking update?
I must have been a glitch.
I wrote it in, but
I heard you type it.
it didn't fucking update. Yeah, no, I'm pretty fucking sure I put it in there.
Goddamn rope.
Okay, did it update now?
No.
No.
There it
Oh,
is.
there we go.
There.
We're all 49 though.
There we go,
49,
okay.
49, 38.
Oh, Jesus. Why?
There you go.
Yee.
Okay, now
That's
it's
good.
updating.
Alright, I'm just gonna pretend it's updating for me too.
Okay, 49. Right, that's fine, that's good. Everything's fine. Everything's okay. Right.
Panics.
Go on, Lecter. You BAP, yes? BAP?
Yes.
27?
Famous for his bapting skills.
Yes. The creature nimbly steps out of the way as
What
you
an
try to hit it.
Sad.
You may try to BAP it again.
It's an actual crit.
You hit
Step
it.
out of the way of that motherfucker.
Bat the shit out of that motherfucker.
It doesn't get out of the way. Alright, roll occasion. Let's see, 39. I believe that's more arm, isn't it? Nope, that's body. You hit it in the body for 6 damage. It takes the hit, but you notice that most of the hit seems to be absorbed by the bone cuirass it's wearing.
Gotta bap it hard.
Okay. Festus. What
I
do you
wish
wish
to
to do?
blow off that fucking hound off Alex. No, goddammit.
You wish to blow the dog,
No.
okay? Roll for seduction.
Hey, if that gets us to calm down, no.
Roll for
Or then- Sorry. Hey, check out Hillary Clinton's tits. They're so saggy and sad.
Go on, don't find it. Roll seduction.
No, I'm shooting it
Yes, you are. Sure, you are.
with my gun, my big, long, hard gun.
Seduction fails. The dog still doesn't like you.
I failed by a number of 1. I'm sorry, Alexis. I tried to
Narastani, it is your turn to fight back.
be brave.
I'm gonna die.
No, you're not. You can take it. I believe in you, or
I'm
something.
gonna swing at the one dog. Oh, yeah.
Right. That's a miss.
If
Fuck.
only we had fate. If only.
Alright. I have one more swing, right?
You may swing again.
Come
Yes,
on,
you're
you can do it.
That's a
Yeah.
hit.
Alright.
Which dog are you swinging at? Right or
right.
left?
We can make it.
Okay.
D10 plus 5. So that's 8. And then where I hit it, 85.
Yep. You graze its leg. It's, you've hurt it. It's bleeding some kind of black, vicious liquid, but it's not dead.
Damn.
Alright, Xanatol,
Mhm.
your turn.
Do I know anything? Are these vargs beasts? Or do I assume they're beasts? Or are they something completely different?
Are you gonna try to take control of them?
Of course.
Well, they're clearly not entirely natural, because you can't see them.
Then they're not beasts. The logic works. Let's see.
It's time to fucking try that screaming.
You want me to, huh? You really want me to?
I wanna fucking roll on that chart.
Yeah.
What can I say?
I don't necessarily roll on that shot, and you can just get a really good hit.
Bloodletter spawns in.
Let me go over here.
Maybe.
I go around the fire and move over there.
Kind of looks like you're going through the fire.
Right.
I'm not. Well, I'm nothing if not brave. Brave boy,
Brave.
and I should scream at it because for some
Brave
reason
boys
that's
scream,
what
right?
people do.
That's right. Boys scream.
Okay.
Oh. Whew.
Well, the scream is successful. However, you have to do it at your highest power level, which means the peril of the warp is automatic.
Automatic? Let's see.
Yep. It happens regardless
true.
at the highest power level.
I roll damage first, though, right?
Yes,
It's
you
a
do.
+4, I think, when it's on the highest.
Yeah, it's twice your psychic rating. So if you're at 4, it's yeah.
So it's 2 more. 10 then. And then I roll on the table.
Okay.
Roll that 100, man. Oh.
It's in the Perils of the Warp table. Could I
Alright.
use the fate point here, Arch? Am I allowed?
Perhaps.
Please?
It sounds like it.
Let me see
Huh?
now.
Uh,
Where the fuck is the Perils of the Warp?
161.
That wasn't a critical failure, though, was it?
No,
Okay,
it's,
yeah,
it's
let's
an
see.
effect.
Sure,
that
I
happens
just have
with
to roll now
It's
in the
an
Perils of the Warp
81.
thingy, if he doesn't allow me.
Yep, that goes straight to the Perils of the
Unless I
Warp.
can use the fate point.
So
I
roll
couldn't.
again.
How much
you
below
can use the
0
fate points.
before I
And
die?
Before
Well, it's one of
rolling on the
those.
Perils of the Warp, I
It's
will.
bad thing. Just keep that in mind. It's bad things regardless. It's just a question of how bad.
Yeah,
Okay.
So
you'll be like
it's
getting
not
limbs
Perils of
ripped
the
off
Warp,
and
but
shit.
it's something else. Let's figure out what it is.
Shadow of the Warp. For a minor moment, you tear a hole in reality and you show everyone around you within 1d100
Well, we're
meters
fucked.
a glimpse into the immaterial. And yes, you are all affected. You must all roll a willpower test.
Minus 10.
No!
It's not that dangerous.
It is when your fucking willpower is...
It is when I do a fucking
I
critical
got
failure.
this.
God, I'm
Right.
seeing shit.
And Electo, please, willpower.
Mm.
Electo and Narastani are both fine. Festus and Xanatov, however, you are not fine. You catch a glimpse of the warp.
Yeah, and what happens?
Let's see.
Hey, we can see your rolls now.
Yep, Festus, you take 4 insanity
Jesus
points.
Christ, I'm a fucking nut job now.
And Xanatov, you take 3.
What happens if you have 8 insanity points? Is that bad?
I so badly wanted to roll on that chart. Thank
You're
you.
welcome. But at least I did
gave
damage.
you a revolver, damn it. Why didn't
I did do damage.
That was
I did
fun.
10.
Right.
Is it
Yes,
stunned?
you did 10.
That's the
In
question.
fact,
going insane now?
the creature got hit pretty hard by that. It's not stunned, however.
It's got hacks.
Right. The creature reels from the impact of the psychic damage. From what you can see, its side looks like a Gucci mess. It's like it's vibrating almost. You've probably fucked up its ribcage pretty damn badly.
Mm-hmm. This is good.
It spins around and it darts off into the darkness.
That's one. It might come back. Be ready.
Ready.
The other one doesn't want to run away just yet. It attacks
Oh
Narastani.
god.
Hang in there. Be brave. Be brave.
Dodge. Dodge.
Say goodbye to your left leg.
Yeah, can I dodge?
You can dodge.
No.
Hey.
I don't like this.
You got out of the way with the first one. It attacks again.
Can I try dodging again?
You can.
Be
Dodging is useful.
brave.
You managed to get out of the way of that
Yes!
too. Very lucky. You're still alive. Right. Now, the dark-skinned, greenish monster creature lashes out against Letok.
Dodgy.
Oh, I
Dodgy.
cock.
Let's
It's
talk
so
to
natural.
Dodgy. Dodgy.
Yeah, the
That's not a
Fate.
dodge.
Power of the
fate.
fate.
Yes, you may fate. That's not a dodge either, but it's not a critical fail.
I can live with that.
Can you live?
The creature hits you, and it hits you... Let's see, where? Hits you in the chest for 8 damage, so you may remove your toughness bonus and 1 for the poncho.
Oh yeah, I have a poncho.
That took 3.
True.
Yes, but it bit you in the leg, so Naristani, where you don't have a poncho.
Unfortunately, Poncho.
Oh
doesn't
yeah, because I
protect
put arm
ankles.
holes in mine.
Yep. Alright. It attacks again. Will you dodge?
Damn right I will. Damn right I won't.
No, you will not.
The gods are a cruel thing.
It hits once more. These are so much better than the fucking
No,
zombies.
no. No.
Again, it hits you in the chest, but this is a weaker blow. It only does 5 damage, which I do believe is cancelled out
Yeah,
entirely,
4 for
isn't it?
toughness, 1 for armor, so...
Your macho
Yep.
skills.
You manage to pivot out of the way in such a way that you take a thump to the chest, but no actual damage is done. You may attack back now.
Ew.
That is a hit. But the creature pivots out of the way.
Damn, it's... Jesus.
That is a miss. Right, Hillary.
I did not have sexual relations with that woman. Wrong person. Let's shoot at the zombie thing.
Shoot at the dog attacking me.
All right, I'm gonna aim my gun at
Nope,
the back
never
of
mind.
Alexis. Okay, that's
Never
what I thought. The back of your head. Don't worry. Okay, I'm gonna take aim and I'm gonna shoot my rifle.
Roll.
It's processing. That is a height.
As a hit, roll for damage.
How do you hotkey this stuff? You guys gotta tell me that. It's fucking secrets.
You gotta learn
There
that.
are hotkeys?
Roll location.
Apparently.
Of course they're hotkeys. 14. That's close to be a headshot, but you just hit it in the shoulder.
Blowing out its order.
The bullet hits a large piece of bone on its shoulder and ricochets off harmlessly.
What? That's one. These bullets are some weak ass motherfucking shit.
He just has toughness. That's all.
The bones got toughness. Jesus.
Naristani, your turn.
Wolf thing needs to die. I'm gonna swing at it.
Yes, it does. Go ahead. That's definitely a pretty good one. The wolf does not dodge out of the
good.
way.
So +5 and then D100. So that's 10.
That's a headshot.
Drag! Die!
10 damage to the head.
Brain damage.
Yep. You just ram the spear directly through its fucking cranium and pin it to the ground in one smooth motion. It's dead. Very
Jesus
dead.
Christ.
Good.
Right, Xanatar.
Now,
Please do another song.
You want me
Please
to
do
That
something.
revolver I gave you.
you want me to roll? You want to roll on that table again, huh?
I don't want to have any more brain damage,
Do
please.
it. I want to see what happens.
So do I. So I'll scream once again.
You are one
for
fucking bastard.
56.
I have 50 willpower, so
it
it's
is
not a hit.
not. No, but we do get to roll on that fantastic
And
table.
I'll use my last fate point because I have 4.
Yep.
The gods are cruel.
That's 30. Ah, that doesn't do anything cool, does it? Let's see. 30. Distorted reflections, mirrors, and other reflective surfaces.
What?
Yes.
What?
Let's see. Does any of you wear glasses by
No.
chance?
Oh,
Aye.
Not my character, at least.
maybe something within the chest arch. Maybe.
Don't give him excuses!
Thank you for that one.
No! You're the enemy!
I have to remind him.
Okay. Okay, yes, thank you for that. But yes, it pulses out from you, and, well, nothing appears to happen. Right. Feeling a little bit outnumbered, the creature wants to run away now. You get an attack of opportunity against it, Electo.
Gonna try to tackle it instead.
What?
You can try and,
Yes!
yeah, wrestle it,
Do
basically.
that.
Hold it down. I'll stab it in the head.
Nope.
Look. We
Don't you have any
kinda
fate points,
killed it.
Electo?
Nope.
I've used them already.
It actually manages to wrestle out of that. Let's see.
No, don't run away, you fucking pussy. No.
We want your breastplate.
We need that armor.
Okay. Electo, your turn. This creature just fucking spins on its heels and just zooms off into the darkness, running like mad. He's clearly sprinting, and he didn't fall on his face like that.
Well, I have no
Can't
inkling
follow
to
him.
pursue him because we can't see shit.
Use your perception powers.
In the dark. Yeah, I'll just do that.
Use
I
your
mean,
perception. Look hard.
It'll be fine.
Grab one of the sticks out of the fire and throw it. And then
I was
cause
gonna
it
say,
on
can
fire.
I like scrounge up like some sticks and try to make a torch now that we have a fire going?
Yes, but you know it'll take you a few minutes, and the thing will probably be
Can I
long
still
gone
see
by
it?
then. No, you cannot. You can see about hereabouts.
That's the
Well,
thing. I
just-
don't want to run off into the darkness where I can't see to
The
chase
best
it.
thing I can think is just firing into the darkness, but that's fucking useless.
Go ahead, try.
I mean, it's his turn, elect 2.
I mean, sure, I'll fire off.
We don't care about that now.
Go Predator and just kind of unload in the general direction.
Yes, with our revolvers and bolt action weapons, we fucking pretend we're firing automatic weapons. That's
Let's
adorable.
not do this. It's a waste of ammo.
We can restock ammo at the fucking place. They got plenty.
It's not a...
Can you?
No. No, Arch. No. You already said they had an abundant supply.
Well, unless one of you rolls a crit, combat's over.
Okay.
I'm rolling,
The only
motherfucker.
thing I would have done is move 3 steps and see if I can see him.
Holy shit! Holy shit!
Trials fucking...
No!
Okay. Well, so
Well, do I have
So-
arms still?
two things happened right there.
Oh!
Electo, you get to roll for damage.
No!
And Kyle,
Nice.
you get to roll for
That's the
damage
wrong
too.
D100? What is the damage?
There you go. It's 5 for the...
Or wait, no, I do the gun. Oh my god, I killed myself with a rifle. How the fuck do you kill yourself with a...
Alright, roll location, Electo.
Oh my god, that makes no sense.
Come on, headshot.
Doesn't the
No.
rifle just explode? Because I took aim with the rifle. I can't
Right.
shoot myself.
You fire your weapon off into
And
the
it
darkness, and
ricochets?
you hear an unmistakable yelp off into the distance.
I got him. Guys, I think I got it.
Got him.
And Festus, your rifle fucking
Yeah,
explodes.
what does it do to me?
You take 4
Which
damage.
Poncho? And
Yes, to the
then
chest.
fucking toughness.
You're still taking 1, I think, aren't you?
Oh no, I'm 1 in the crit! What happened? Wait, no, I've got 25 health. Doesn't that mean 0.5 damage? Weasel my way down.
Let's see. Are you critical? You
Yeah.
are, aren't you?
Oh god.
You are critical. Okay, you've taken up 1 point of damage. Well, Kyle, you know what that
The
means.
charge. The charge.
No, not the charge.
The chart.
This is all too familiar.
Right, let's see. 254.
Be gentle, dice gods.
Let's see what happens to Kyle. This will
Head
be fun.
explodes.
I do like this. This is where the fun comes in. Let's see.
Here I was thinking I was going to get away with not being critical. Fuck me.
Okay. The thing blows up in your face, basically. You bring it up to your cheek to aim the weapon, and the shitty construction fails. The rifle bullet explodes in the barrel, and your face is peppered with the shrapnel. You do not take additional damage, but you are stunned.
Oh my.
Guys, this hurts.
You were lucky there. Your face now looks like a fucking holograph of the moon, yes, but you
It's like the guy on the cover of Last Chancers with the fucking scarred face.
Yeah, essentially.
I would have done one thing while he was running Arch. I would have gone 3 steps or 3 meters and see if I could see him.
And then he grabs you and drags you away into the darkness.
Yeah, no, even if you get that close, you can't see him.
Well, then I wouldn't continue chasing him. Nope.
We gotta bring the body with us, boys.
Hey, this wolf is mine.
I'll try
You
to see
carry
the
the
party
wolf.
and see if they're okay.
I'm gonna hack a head off one of the zombies and mount it on Natasha.
Oh yeah, that's hot.
I'm keeping this wolf. I'm bringing it with me.
Fucking
Skin it and make a coat out of it.
Wait, no, it's our evidence right now.
It's the
There's
evidence.
proof of danger.
Well, they're gonna look at it and be like, "Eat a wolf," and you'll be like, "Black blood," and they'll be like, "It could be anything."
I don't
That's
care
just a
what they
diseased
think.
wolf.
It's
This
just a
thing
diseased
is
wolf.
going to
Anyways.
be coated on my armor.
Arch is trying to end this.
You have made it to the fire. You have fought off the angry creatures of the dark, and you are safe for the moment. And we'll wrap it up there, I think.
Fair
All
enough.
right.
Hold
I'm
on, I gotta get
still
the recorder
alive.
out.
Both of you live.
I was really lucky.
That was quite lucky. So, until next time, I've been Arch, and these have been my idiots.
You mean friends?
And almost dog food. Until next time, I hope to see you all again soon. Have a good day.